Yo, it's your boy DZ, man. You already know it's not about the setback, it's about the get back. I want to appreciate everyone that's became a member, that subscribed to the channel, and that watches the channel. I appreciate y'all. If you haven't already, hit that notification bell. Hit that notification bell so you can be notified every time we go live. I appreciate all of y'all that rock with me, and I hope y'all continue to rock with me. What's poppin', fam? You know I appreciate all of y'all. Facts. If you haven't already, smash that like button. Hit the like button. And make sure you subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. Yeah. Y'all know we go all the way in. Man, the real ones then disown Wack, man. They don't want no parts of the Fufafi Joker named Wack100, right? So by Wack being in tune on the internet with these different platforms, right? He's always able to spin the narrative and make something look the way he wants it to look, right? Whereas though solid people, they not on the internet. So he can spin the narrative to the world and make it look like people are rocking with him that really ain't rocking with him because they not on the internet. So what he's doing is he's using these platforms to make up imaginary friends and lies. And for real, the people that he portrayed to be rocking with him really ain't rocking with him. They don't want no parts of it. And any real solid individual wouldn't want to be, close and tight with somebody of Wack's caliber, knowing that he's always causing trouble. He's always in the middle of some BS. Not every individual is looking for BS for money, right? That's Wack's line of work, right? People that are paid and already in position, which he claims to have these personal relationships with, right? They're not looking for drama. They're looking for paper. And it doesn't benefit them to have drama. It benefits Wack to have drama, not them. It benefits Wack to cause confusion and disruption so he can go on these podcasts and sit down and lie and destroy other people's lives. Not the people that are paid in position, which the people he say he got these relationships with. And not everybody wants their name to be tied and associated with a bunch of Fufafi BS, because all it does is put a stain on your brand. And this is why Wack doesn't have a solid brand, because he's so focused on disrupting things instead of unifying, building. He doesn't have that mentality. So a lot of the real ones, man, they disown Wack. The people from his neighborhood don't rock with him. And I'm going to let y'all hear the brother from Pacoima that called in and let everybody know that nobody rocks with Wack in Pacoima. But Wack to say all the people in Pacoima rock with him, right? He'll come on the internet knowing that there's nobody to challenge him in Pacoima on the net that can say, man, the hood behind me and we don't rock with you. So it's like he has the ability to create the fairy tales and the lies on the internet. And he does it at will from the people that he has access to. And in his mind, right, he always thought that no matter what, being as though that I got access to Vlad, Adam, academics, I can always lie and spin the narrative, and no matter what, nobody's gonna have the ability to challenge me because they hold position on the internet. And long as I say it through these platforms, people are gonna believe it because they believe the things that these platforms says, right? But what happened was he went too far along the line and, made it his business to challenge every individual that he felt wasn't going to respond. And now that you really look at it, you already see that everything that comes out of his mouth is a lie or a plot to cause disruption. And that's where his mind state is now, right? Everything that comes out of his mouth on the internet is to cause disruption, is to cause chaos, is to cause beef between people, because that's his audience. His audience is based on dysfunction. The people that want to see the entertainment of dysfunction. But that's not the audience that brands want to do business and partner with. This is why Wack can't get no partnerships, right? All the real ones don't rock with Wack. Straight up. You really think that a brand is going to want to pay somebody to promote a product where only trolls are paying attention? They know that's not a good investment. Trolls are not buying anything. They're just trolling. So if your fan base is primarily trolls and people that call you the police, they not going to want to see you promote the product. They going to say, all right, the officer is out here trying to put something out there that got a bug in it or something. It's going to be something to it. And these people that got these products, they understand that. They play the internet game differently, right? Wack is a one-trick pony. All he knows how to do is cause confusion for content. That's content in his mind. Content to Wack isn't delivering a solid situation through a certain way with information that is on point. It's always, how can it be controversy? And there's many of platforms on the internet that can deliver content, and it's not just controversy, but that's his base of content. And he thinks that there's no other way but that. As long as I'm doing content where it's controversial and it's this person arguing with this person and that person beefing with that person, I'm gonna have a spot on the internet. When all actuality, all you doing is putting yourself in a box. Straight up. As much as Wack is known on the internet, Wack should be promoting everybody's product, right? But he doesn't have his own platform established, right? And being honest, if he was to consistently cause controversy, right, without having any logical thinking and conversations on his podcast, nobody's going to want to promote a product through there because you're not giving any valuable information. Straight up. Who's going to want to send their product on the stage where The only content this person talks about is paperwork. Oh yeah, we got the work. Yeah, I got the paperwork. So who in what company would want to put their product behind somebody that's only acting as if they're getting court records and that they got evidence of court records of this person telling and that person telling? The people that are watching Wack for entertainment, they're not buying anything. And these products know this. The people that got these brands, they know this, man. So this is why Wack doesn't have the sponsorships. This is why Wack has limited himself to being a little guy on YouTube. When you got these other platforms, they got products in the back. They promoting. They doing real business. And, you know, I see this, right? And I'm paying attention to this and understanding that you can have a little fun on the internet and you can be entertaining, but you also want to educate. Wack does not educate anybody on the internet at all. You learn nothing from Wack. And I'm just keeping it a buck. He doesn't tell you about any business and how to do business, because everything that he's involved in turns out to be a failure. So how is he going to explain this, right? If your trucking business was doing so good, right? And Wack says he still has the truck and the trailer. Why aren't you running this stuff, right? What's the purpose to still have the truck and the trailer and don't put it out there? I don't believe that he has it. And this is just me, you know, knowing what type of person he is and how he's a liar, right? I don't believe he has the truck and the trailer. I believe at one time he was in the trucking business and he had a truck and a trailer, but I don't believe that he still has it. You feel me? But he'll tell everybody, yo, I still in the trucking business and I still got my truck and I got the trailer and I got my motorcycle and I got a Wraith and I got all these things, right? But it don't look like it from your actions. Your whole actions is on controversy, disturbing other people's lives. You get a thrill, literally, out of making someone else's life hell. And I'm gonna keep it a buck. From everything we see, Wack gets a thrill out of making somebody else's life hell. Not trying to educate them how to make some money. We don't see Wack on the internet trying to educate people how to get money. Hell no. Someone that claims to have all this money, the $200 million diaper deal, the $10 million diaper deal, which we all know doesn't exist, but you don't even want to try to fake the funk to enlighten people with any financial literacy just because you don't feel like that's the content people want to hear. There's plenty of people out here that want to hear things about business, especially if you got all these business practices lined up and you got them in order. They would love to hear that. But that's not your character. Your character is filled with controversy, violence, disturbance, and making sure that people fail in life. This is your character. You don't want to see nobody succeed. You want to see people fail so that you can laugh about it, right? Even when Wack was just on there, they dropped the show today with Adam 22, right? And his dad. Wack was so concerned about Adam being beat up as a child. He like, man, we got content. We got content. It wasn't nothing positive that he wanted to hear from Adam's dad. He only wanted to hear all negative stuff. And you gotta understand this, right? Wack is now addicted to destroying other lives to make him feel like he's comfortable within his own self, right? When he look in the mirror, he hate who he is, you know? And you know, we said that earlier. If you woke up looking like Wack, you would probably hate yourself too. Just being real. You woke up looking like Wack, you would be miserable and upset trying to figure out why were you born this way, right? So he thrives off of making sure other people fail. And it gives him some type of adrenaline. I made sure that these people fail. Yeah, and it's an exciting moment. So like when he was talking to Adam's pop, and you know, Adam's pop was saying that Adam had got beat up by a girl. Wack was excited. Oh yeah, yeah. And then he's asking Adam's pop about Adam's pop being arrested and, you know, Clinton pardoning him, and you know, it's just all negative stuff. There's nothing positive that is surrounded around Wack. This is why he has this dark cloud and he's not able to really elevate it. And I can just see it. Anybody that lives with that type of energy daily, you're not going to be able to really reach the levels because you're not having that good discernment, good spirit around you, and it's only negative vibes. What do you think is going to come out of that? You might win some, but you're going to lose more than you win when all you do is chase negative vibes. And that's like the law of the land, man. That's the law of the land. When you chase negative attention, you can't think that you're gonna continue to get positive results. And all Wack does is chase negative attention. So if he had some positive results out of the negative attention, it's gonna come to an end. And this is where he at now, right? Even though he was already on that path and it was already in that direction, now we are witnessing how things are definitely taking a turn because he's involved in all the negative situations but acting like he had nothing to do with nothing, and he doesn't take responsibility after he's already taken responsibility. But from what we see now, he looks like a fool. And all that negative energy that he's been putting out there, it's all coming back to him. You know, he had the ability to give positive energy to the people, but that wasn't the choice. The choice was, as long as I'm negative, I'ma stay in the light. He's more concerned about having clickbait and views and circulating the algorithm from the people than having stability, than having success, than having, you know, a structured system to elevate. You know, it's like he's winging the negativity here and he's winging it there. Whatever comes his way, negative, he just accepting it. All right, man, yeah. If somebody called Wack and say, hey, Wack, man, I got evidence on an entertainer and I want you to put it out. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to do it myself, right? But I want you to do it. It might hurt everything you got going on, but I still want you to put it out, right? It might hurt everything you got going on, but I want you to put it out because I know you the right person to put it out. And they can explain that to Wack like that, right? But his dopamines in his body that yearn the destruction and failure in people, he gonna say, man, I'm gonna put it out. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. Just to have that under his belt, that he put some destructive information out on somebody and it came from him. He wants that reputation to say, man, I put it out. That's what his mindset is. I'm the one that put the negative information out, not the one that I came and uplifted the people and built the people, and I structured some things for the community to elevate, and I gave some knowledge to the people. No, it's only to destroy, not even to call things out of anything else that might be, letting people know what's negative. It's only to destroy. Because Wack could go about it like this, right? It could be things out there that he call out that he see as negative, but give his opinion on it, right? In whatever way, and be like, yo, this person's doing this wrong and that person's doing that right there. It could be negative things that people want to know about, but you give a positive insight. No, Wack just wants to bring negative information so that he can laugh about it. Yeah, I got to work on y'all. I got the negative information. It's the thrill that he has for other people's failure. And guess what? He dove so much into that the real ones then separated themselves from him totally. Wack has no real ones around him at all. Straight up. He has no real ones that rock with him at all. All the real people they done with Wack. And I'm going to keep it a buck with y'all. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. Hit the subscribe button. Hit that like button. Share this live. Straight up. And I'm going to let y'all hear my man from Pacoima that called in. Let me go and go get this right now. Dude from Pacoima that called in and, let it be known about, how the people out there really look at Wack. Wack act like the people rock with him, but they don't, man. And I'm just keeping it a buck. He act like people rock with him, but they don't rock with him, man. I'm telling y'all. And, when we heard my man call in and say this, it let us know what it was. I said, okay. Dude ain't rocking with Wack, and he like the community ain't rocking with him. They like, man, we don't rock with Wack out here. And, Wack knew this dude was definitely telling the truth because he tried to, leave a comment in the chat, send his little cronies over there and try to get them to say, oh, man, it's all a lie. And make sure y'all smash that like button. If you in the building and you just got in the building, smash that like button, man. That like button ain't hurt nobody. Hit the subscribe button too, man. Even if you with Wack, hit the like button, man. Hey, Wack, make sure you smash the like button because I know you watching. But I'm going to let y'all hear this, and I want y'all to tell me what y'all think about this, man. Do y'all feel like dude is really from Pacoima? Because he was definitely letting it be known that this is how they looking at Wack. Straight up. Hit that subscribe button, man. Smash that like button and share this video. Straight up. I appreciate all y'all, man. Let's get the likes up. You in the building, man. Hit that like button, man. That like button ain't hurt nobody. Subscribe to the channel. Share the live. Y'all already know your boy DZ keep it a buck, and we going all the way up. I appreciate all y'all.
BGB TV, it's a live call-in show. State your name, where you calling in from.
Hey, what's going on, bro? This baby evil, bro. I'm from Pacoima, Pyro.
So how you feel about Wack repping Pyro?
Man, listen, I'm from he from the same neighborhood as me, bro. Just to be real with you. And
How you feel about him repping it though? Like on some real stuff.
no. See, that's what the internet got twisted, bro. Blood not from the turf, bro. You know what I mean? But let me just keep it all the way a buck with you, bro. He got into some trouble when he was a kid, right? He went and did some time or whatever in the YA. You know what I mean? But he ain't never, as an adult, man, he ain't never did nothing. You know what I'm saying? He changed his life for the better, whatever the case may be. But he made a mistake as a child. He was never around as an adult. You know what I'm saying? And once he got out, you know, he got his little, you know, bread together and whatnot. And he was more like the homie that you could call, blood, when one of the little homies got arrested or something, because you know Wack got a bondsman that he, you know what I'm saying. He got a bail bondsman.
Okay.
So one of the little homies get caught with a burner or something, you know, whatever the case may be, you can call Wack, and Wack will call the bondsman and get the little homie out. You know what I'm saying? With no money down, nothing, just off his word or however they worked it out. You know what I'm saying? So he was more like a resourceful homie. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then in like 2008, you know, when that Main Street case, you know, had happened, you know, the set, we had caught word that he, you know, he was involved with it. But we didn't get the paperwork till about 2012. You understand what I'm saying? Because
right.
you don't instantly get the paperwork. It takes some time. You know what I'm saying? For the people that's in the pen and stuff to get the paperwork down to the hood. You know what I'm saying?
Solid.
So we get the paperwork 2012. We've been trying to call blood to pull up to the turf so we can just hold court about this paperwork. You know what I'm saying? Like, we need to figure this out. He ain't been to the neighborhood since about 2010. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He ain't been around since 2010. You feel what I'm saying? And he used to be back and forth to like Oklahoma, I want to say, or Ohio. It was Oklahoma. It was definitely Oklahoma. He used to be back and forth to Oklahoma. And you know, once we got word of this, he felt like it was some pressure on him. You know what I'm saying? He felt like it was some pressure, so he stopped bailing homies out. He stopped doing all that stuff he used to be resourceful for. He vanished. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So we like, wow, it must be true. You know what I'm saying? So we get the paperwork about the Main Street case, and it say CS2 back. Now anybody that been, you know what I'm saying, that been locked up and shit like that, you can put two and two together. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It don't gotta say your first and last name. If me and you drove in my car to go hit a bank on a Thursday, and then the person tells it was on a Thursday, we hit the bank, we rode in his car, I know who I was with. Well, you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
I know who I was with, but it ain't. To the masses, it may be kind of tricky to figure out who's what. But if me and you went, and you told on me that I picked you up in my car, we went on Thursday at 3:30, I know who I was with on Thursday at 3:30 in my car. You know what I'm saying? So
facts.
So when it came out, CS2 back, it really was, it was a no-brainer. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It was a no-brainer that it was blood. But I can't say this. Wack100 he's been in the middle of a lot of shit. He's been in the middle of stuff that you would question, and he gotta be working, because just being involved with that stuff, you're gonna at least get questioned. You feel what I'm saying?
Facts.
So the badge was the last straw, homie. The badge was the last straw, because any reputable street guy, ex-street guy, future street guy, whatever the case may be, that badge is the last thing you gonna ever have on your person, homie.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Facts.
As a street cat, as a retired, that's like Big Meech walking around with a badge on him. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
It's gonna happen. It's not gonna happen whether you still in the streets, was in or about to be in the street, you never gonna have no badge on you, homie. That's equivalent to like a wire or something, homie.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So when that surfaced the internet, bro, it was more or less like, man, all this time, black been really them people. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
you know, it's people in the hood too that they questioned blood for years. You know, he got his couple minions that he still rock with or whatever the case may be, but as far as him coming to the hood and he can pull up to any high roof set, it will not happen on me. You know what I'm saying? He can't do it. He can't do it. It's not because somebody gonna harm him. It's just he don't want to answer questions from real generals, though. I mean, you know
Right.
what I'm saying? Real generals got real questions for blood. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right. So he don't want to answer to them questions. But it's not the internet, homie, where you can spin your narrative, homie. Yeah. The street hold a different type of court. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if they got paperwork floating around that insinuates you in it, you can go to the court and debunk it or tell us how it ain't you. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you'll have no business doing that blood if it wasn't you.
Bingo.
See what I'm saying? You know, he keeps some of the people on the line that he implicated. You know what I'm saying? So he afraid of that he pull up to the turf and we actually get on the phone with the homies that's in the pen about him. You know what I'm saying? He don't want that to happen, so he just keep his distance and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? And I can't say this. He used to be a nigga with some bread. He don't got that same bread no more. He used to lead with his money. You know what I'm saying? Now he don't got that money no more, so he kind of deflated him, homie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So my outlook on Wack100, bro, he's not 100. You know, he's just Wack. You see what I'm saying?
He's just Wack.
He's just Wack, homie. He's Wack. And he's not the gangster type of for Wack. When we say Wack, he's not that Wack, bro. He's like corny. You know what I'm saying, bro?
I agree all the way.
And you know, you out of town, so you really don't know how LA politics go. But he's not no high respect, no blood hood, none of that. That's why you just see like Kendrick Lamar, homie. It was blood, Crips, SA, ages, everybody except Wack100, bro. Why do you think that was, bro?
Because he can't pull up.
Come on, man. Pull out to the
Because he can't pull up.
when LA was reuniting after 20 years, you see what
I'm trying to see what happened, man. I don't know what happened, man. You know, it's like, man, it's always something, man. I don't know, man. I'm trying to see, man. It's, I don't know. Every time I be going hard, it always be something. So I don't know. I'm trying to see why it's doing that, and I can't figure it out yet. Hold on, man. I don't know. I'm trying to see why it's doing that, and I can't figure it out yet. Hold on, man.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see why it's doing that. I can't figure it out yet. Hold on.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm trying to see why it's doing that. I can't figure it out.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm trying to see why it's doing that.
Yeah, that's solid.
was nowhere to be found though. You feel me? So that alone will tell you about his character. You know what I'm saying? For somebody that, involved himself in every single thing.
Hold up, man. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. There we go. Hold up, man. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up, man. Oh man. Always something. Hold on, I'm gonna try to kick out of this. I don't know, man. I don't know. All right, let me see. Hold up, man. I'm trying to see if this come back in better. Yeah, yeah. Let me see. Hold up. All right, let me see. Hold up. Let me see. Hold up. Might come in better. Hold up. Might come in better now. Hold up. Yeah, let me try it now. Hold up. It might come in better. Yeah, I don't know. Always something though. I tell you that. Let me see. Let's play it back. Always something that. Let me see. Let's play it back. Always something that. Let me see. Let's play it back. Let me see, man. I don't know, man. Not right now. 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 No. Not right now. Not right now. Not right now. Yeah, not right now. I don't know what's going on. Not right now. I don't know. Not right now. I'm trying to figure this shit out. I don't know why it's doing this shit right now, but not right now. I don't know. Yeah, I'm about to go to sleep. I'm telling you. If this shit don't get right in the next couple minutes, I'm cutting off the live. I'm going to bed. Straight up. I ain't doing it tonight. I'm not doing it. Yeah, straight up. If it don't fix this shit in a couple seconds, I'm going to bed. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm going to bed. I'm gonna see this shit
FTGB
again.
TV, it's a live call-in show. State your name, where you calling in from.
Hey, what's going on, bro? That baby evil, bro. I'm from Pacoima, Power.
So how you feel about Wack repping
Hey, what's
Pyru?
going on, bro? That baby evil, bro. I'm from Pacoima, Power. He from the
So
same.
how you feel about Wack repping
Hey, what's
Pyru?
going on, bro? That baby evil, bro. I'm from
How you feel
Pacoima,
about him
Power.
repping it though?
He
Like
from the
that's some
same.
real stuff.
No. See, that's what the internet got twisted, blood. Blood not from the church, blood. You know what
Okay.
I mean? Blood. Let me just keep it all the way a buck with you, bro. He 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 got into some trouble when he was a kid, right? He went and did some time or whatever in the YA. You know what I mean? But he ain't never, as an adult, man, he ain't never did nothing. You know what I'm saying? He changed his life for the better, whatever the case may be. But he made a mistake as a child. He was never around as an adult. You know what I'm saying? And once he got out, he got his little bread together and whatnot. And he was more like the homie that you could call, blood, when one of the little homies got arrested or something. Cause Wack got a bondsman that you know what I'm saying. He got a bail bondsman.
Okay.
So one of the little homies get caught with a burner or something, whatever the case may be, he would call Wack, and Wack would call the bondsman and get the little homie out. You know what I'm saying? With no money down, nothing, just off his word or however they worked it out. You know what I'm saying? So he was more like a resourceful homie. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then in like 2008, when that Main Street case, had happened, the set, we had caught word that he was involved with it. But we didn't get the paperwork till about 2012. You understand what I'm saying? Because
right.
you don't instantly get the paperwork. It takes some time. You know what I'm saying? For the people that's in the pen and stuff to get the paperwork down to the hood. You know what I'm saying?
Solid.
So we get the paperwork 2012. We've been trying to call blood to pull up to the turf so we can get whole part about this paperwork. You know what I'm saying? Like, we need to figure this out. He ain't been to the neighborhood since about 2010. You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
He ain't been around since 2010. You feel what I'm saying? And he used to be back and forth to like Oklahoma, I want to say, or Ohio. It was Oklahoma. It was definitely Oklahoma. And once he got word of this, he felt like it was some pressure on him. You know what I'm saying? He felt like it was some pressure, so he stopped bailing homies out. He stopped doing all that stuff he used to be resourceful for. He vanished. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So we like, wow, it must be true. You know what I'm saying? So we get the paperwork about the Main Street case, and it say CS took back. Now anybody that been, you know what I'm saying, that been locked up and shit like that, you can put two and two together. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It don't gotta say your first and last name. If me and you drove in my car to go hit a bank on a Thursday, and then the person tells it was on a Thursday, we went hit the bank, we were on his car, I know who I was with. Blood, you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
I know who I was with, blood. It ain't to the masses. It may be kind of tricky to figure out who's what. But if me and you went and you told on me that I picked up in my car, we went on Thursday at 3:30. I know who I was with on Thursday at 3:30 in my car. You know what I'm saying? So,
Facts.
when it came out back, it was a no-brainer. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It was a no-brainer that it was blood. But I can't say this. Wack100 he's been in the middle of a lot of shit. He's been in the middle of stuff that you would question, and he gotta be working because just being involved with that stuff, you gonna at least get questioned. You feel what I'm saying?
Facts.
So the badge was the last straw, homie. The badge was the last straw because any reputable street guy, ex-street guy, future street guy, whatever the case may be, that badge is the last thing you gonna ever have on your person, homie.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Facts.
As a street cat, as a retired, that's like Big Meeks walking around with a badge on him. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
It's gonna happen. It's not gonna happen whether you still in the streets, was in the streets, or about to be in the streets. You never gonna have no badge on you, homie. That's equivalent to like a wire or something, homie.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So when that surfaced the internet, blood, it was more or less like, man, all this time, blood, been really didn't think this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it, it's people in the hood too that they questioned blood for years. He got his couple minions that he still rock with or whatever the case may be. But as far as him coming to the hood and he could pull up to any room set, you know what I'm saying? He can't do it. He can't do it. And not because somebody gonna harm him. It's just he don't want to answer to these questions from real generals, though. I mean, you feel
Right.
what I'm saying? Real generals got real blood. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he don't want to answer to them questions, blood. It's not the internet, homie, where you can spin your narrative, homie. The streets hold a different type of court. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if they got paperwork floating around that insinuates you in it, you gotta come to the turf and debunk it or tell us how it ain't you. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you had no problem doing that, blood, if it wasn't you.
Bingo.
You see what I'm saying? Because, we could even get some of the people on the line that he implicated. You know what I'm saying? So he afraid of that he pull up to the turf and we actually get on the phone with the homies that's in the pen about him. You know what I'm saying? He don't want that to happen, so he just keep his distance and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? And I can't say this. He used to be a nigga with some bread. He don't got that same bread no more. He used to leave with his money. You know what I'm saying? Now he don't got that money no more, so it kind of deflated him, homie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So my outlook on Wack100, he's not 100. You know, he's just Wack. You see what I'm saying?
He's just Wack.
He's just Wack, homie. He's Wack. And he's not the gangster type of Wack. When we say Wack, he's not that Wack, bro. He's Wack, like corny. You know what I'm saying, blood?
I agree all the way.
And you out of town, so you really don't know how LA politics go. But he's not welcoming no Pyru set, no Bloodhood, none of that. That's why you didn't see him at the pop out with Kendrick Lamar, homie. It was Bloods, Crips, SAs, Ages, everybody except Wack100, bro. Why do you think that was, bro?
Because he can't pull up.
Come on, man. You can't pull out to the pop out when LA was reuniting after 20 years? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The pop out was a big major thing, homie. I seen some of my enemies there, homie. We shook it up, homie, and we was enjoying the evening. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what Kendrick did for the community, homie. It was similar to when Nipsey passed away, homie. It was enemies taking it. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, that's solid.
Wack was nowhere to be found though. You feel me? So that alone will tell you about his character. You know what I'm saying? For somebody that involved himself in every single thing that go on, bro. For you to not be at them two events, it'll tell you something about yourself, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, yo, bro, let me jump in. How do people feel about the situation with Big U and Loose Cannon, man? How they feeling out there about that? Do they feel like he played a major role in that taking place?
Well, this how we look at it, man. Just to keep it brief with you. What he do is he strategically bring people on these platforms, man. And what happens is he gets them to tell on themselves. You see what I'm saying? He bring them to these platforms and he strategically asks these folks certain questions to incriminate themselves, knowing that them people watch these platforms, man. You see what I'm saying? That's why you never gonna see no real in the field gangster go do no interviews. Them is interrogation rooms for real, bro. For the world to see.
Facts.
You see what I'm saying? So any real active member ain't gonna go sit down up there. And if they do, they gonna go up there and talk about their music career or whatever they trying to promote. But if you talking about past dealings and what's been going on in the street, that ain't gonna never happen to no active member or ex-active member. So what he do, he brought Loose Cannon up there and really egged him on to start telling on himself. You feel what I'm saying, homie? Anybody that talk to Wack, he gather up data on you, homie. And whenever y'all fall out, that's when he gonna start releasing it, homie.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And Big U been punking Wack. You know what I'm saying? Big U been punking Wack out for 10,000, 20,000. You know what I'm saying? And Wack would call it looking out, but nigga, you getting punked. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
That's it. But now he don't got that money no more like that. So he really, like I say, he feel deflated, homie. You know what I'm saying? Like, he say, oh, Big U, I paid Big U mortgage. He made you pay it, homie. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
It wasn't like you wasn't looking out, homie. Big U, man, a lot of people don't know this, homie. Big U was the Debo character. That's who they made Debo off of. You feel what I'm saying?
Facts. Yeah. I definitely already heard that one.
Okay. So that's his real MO. He really testing stuff. You know what I'm saying? So Wack was another victim, man, and that's why he's so happy that Big U locked up. You know what I mean? So he really just give people the platform to tell on themselves, bro. That's really how it goes. If you ask me, you know what I'm saying? And he ain't never gave none of the homies from the turf a platform. You know what I'm saying? To promote their music or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying?
It's only people telling on themselves.
Yes. Yeah, man. He
it's only people that he get on there to tell on themselves about cases that I think that the feds want to know about.
Listen to me. I don't want to say an informant because that's probably smaller than what he is. He's probably an active member of the gang task force, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I think
that's what I think.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what I think, bro. And I'm gonna tell you that from everything I'm seeing with the situation that happened outside of No Jumper. I dropped a video yesterday showing everybody how he just went on No Jumper Thursday and explained if you are there when somebody commits a robbery and you witness it while being with that person and you don't report it, you can be charged the same way as the person that did the robbery. And he was there at the robbery outside of No Jumper where the guys got beat, robbed, stripped, and pistol whipped. And he goes back to the crime scene every single week to do an interview without a worry in the world. And he brought back the watch from the victim who got robbed and stripped and showed it on TV, but he still go back there every week and do a podcast.
At the minimum, blood, that's at the minimum, blood, that's a charge of possession of stolen property, blood. That's just at the minimum. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just at the minimum, blood should have got bammed with possession of stolen property. You know what I'm saying, blood?
Yeah.
And then they would have locked him up for that, and then built the other charges on him while he was incarcerated for that possession of stolen property. So for blood to get off with no charges, not even an interrogation about that. Come on, bro. It'll tell you something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It tell me a lot. That's why when people be saying that oh, he ain't working and we don't see no paperwork, the paperwork is his actions. I don't have to see it written in black and white. His actions show me who he is.
Man, listen, you only gonna get paperwork when an individual go to trial and fight them people. You don't get paperwork when people take a plea deal. You don't get paperwork when, you know what I'm saying? It got to be somebody who stand up against them people and go to trial. That's when you're going to get all the transcripts and everything like that.
Yeah.
A lot of people take deals, though, bro. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people have been locked up before, and they going to fake. If they go to trial, they're getting all day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So a lot of people don't got paperwork because they didn't go to trial, homie. You know what I'm saying? And I think Wack, he know that, bro. He know a lot of people not gonna go to trial. He think you going to trial about this. He's trying to go to trial right now.
Yeah.
Just so he can get that paperwork to expose everybody who's telling on him. And I think that's when it's gonna come out. That Wack been killing. You know what I'm saying? Like when that big U paperwork come out. You know what I'm saying? I think that's when a lot of that stuff gonna surface. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we gonna see. Like I say, I know Wack is from our neighborhood, man. I really know him. You know what I'm saying? And he had an incident with Floyd Mayweather one time where he tried to get Floyd to holler at Oscar De La Hoya for a couple million about some videos he got. Man, De La Hoya told him, man, fuck, man, F you, man. Put out that tape if you want to, homie. I ain't giving you no millions for no, you know what? They tried to extort him. You know what I'm saying, man?
Okay.
Didn't work.
Wow.
It didn't work. That's some old school information. Not just now hearing it start to surface on the internet, but that's some back in the day stuff, homie. You know what I'm saying? He thought he was like Big U with the extortion game, but he don't got the right amount of pressure for that. You know what I'm saying? People ain't scared of you. You a little dude, homie. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So this from LA. Nobody's scared of that dude, man. He don't call no shots. Blood is scary for real. You don't see him catching no fades. You don't pull up and squabble with nothing. You know what I'm saying? In Cali, that's what we do, homie. It ain't just about gunplay. We don't even, you know what I'm saying? Let's pull up. You get punched out and that's it. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
For him to not even protect his name, blood, and pull up and catch head up phase with the homies, then he's a war.
sealed it.
The bad sealed the deal, homie. That bad sealed the deal. There's nothing you can say, man. Any street nigga, bro, any cat that's been any would never had no badge on him, homie. You know what I'm saying? That's like a Muslim with a Bible. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, never would have a badge.
Come on, man. And there's no excuse on that either, homie. It just ain't gonna happen, homie. But I just want to give my insight because I'm right here in the turf. He don't come around, you know what I'm saying? And I've been seeing this little shit go viral since that badge. I'm not no internet cat, homie. Somebody sent me your live because they like, man, he got him all the way broke down. So I peeked and I'm like, man, this dude telling the truth on blood. You know what I'm saying? So
facts.
Yeah, this is coming from the turf, man. You own your shit. You know what you're talking about, bro. That's all.
Man, I appreciate you calling in, bro. Solid.
Most definitely, and like I say, man, Dirty Evil, if he want to rebuttal any of this, man, he could call me. We could chop it up. He know what's going on, man. He gonna act like he need to hear this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. He used to call into the show, but he won't call in here no more. And the other day when the badge came out and we dropped it, I tried to call him for the first time. He wouldn't answer. So he won't call in no more, and he ain't answering. He ain't rocking with us no more.
Man, I heard one or two of y'all calls together, and if you notice, homie, out of everybody he speaks to, homie, he did not get loud with you, homie. He didn't raise his voice, homie.
At all.
He didn't do none of that. And you know why? Because you got him beat, homie, with facts.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? If you really notice, if you watch any time somebody go at Wack, homie, he get to getting aggressive, blood. He get to getting all up. I listened to 2 conversations with you and blood, and he didn't raise his voice one time. He sound more like he looking for some reasoning, blood. So I'm like, oh man, this dude got him beat, blood, on the set. So, you know, that's just my take on it. I'm like I say, I'm right here in the land, blood. So he can't call and act like, oh, them out of town dudes, they don't know what they talking about. No, I'm still right here in the turf, man, for Pacoima. You know what I'm saying, man? So if he want to call in and chop it up about this and try to rebut anything I'm saying, man, he got the flow.
Man, I appreciate you calling in, though, bro.
Most definitely, dude.
Solid. Yo, hit that like button and hit that subscribe button. I appreciate all y'all. Yeah, I had a issue with the audio, but we did get it together. And tell me, how do I sound now? I know that was low, but do I sound clear now? Tell me if I sound clear now. I know that was low, but I was how the audio was, how it was recorded. But I see that it got clear after a while. Okay. Yeah, see, when I reset the computer and I updated it, it somehow took this main mic off. So it was running from the microphone on the computer. That's why, and somebody left a comment in the chat the other day. They left a comment, I think it might have been the day before yesterday, and said that the sound has been bad lately. And I didn't understand it. I'm like, I don't know why it would be different. But when I updated the computer the other day, it turns different things that I change off. And I just noticed when it was making that screeching noise that it was doing 2 mics at the same time. It was doing the mic from the computer and the mic that I got hooked up. And that's why, and it's been doing that. So that was a problem we was having. Yeah, but I got it hooked up now and it's straight. But Chad, do y'all think that, that was somebody from Pacoima? And do y'all feel like, he gave a good assessment on Wack? Because from, what I hear, I feel like it was somebody from that area and that they gave a good assessment on Wack. That's my opinion on it. Wack been running his game on the internet for a while, and a lot of people are hip to it now. A lot of people really see that dude is a liar. He is a manipulator, and he's always running game and causing, disturbance, trying to destroy people. And I think like he get a real thrive out of that.
You know, it's an exciting moment to him for somebody to fail, you know, because he's been failing his whole life. You know, he might have had moments where, you know, things were going good when he was with his wife, but I think at this point in his life, things are, you know, nowhere where they were at before, right? And, you know, the other day he said to me that I can look and see his house in California. And when I looked it up, somebody sent me the crib. It's in foreclosure. So I wonder what he's gonna say about that. I know he probably watching now. So Wack, I want you to let me know about that. Somebody sent me the crib and it says that it's in foreclosure. Are they lying? You know, do you have anything you want to say about that, Wack? Because this what they sent me says the crib is up for foreclosure. So yeah, you know, let me know about that, Wack. I know you watching. You know, you can call in if you want to stand on that this crib that you got in California is your crib and this is why you got over $1 million from this house. So yeah, I know that Wack does a lot of capping, man. Straight up. Does a lot of capping. And the people they see it now though. You know, everybody that Wack used to rock with at one point, they all them pulled away from him. All of them. You know, because if you really think about it, why would somebody that is established and that is getting money want to deal with somebody that has to beef to be relevant for peanuts? Like, come on, man. Your concern is showing paperwork. Why would somebody that got millions of dollars want to deal with somebody that their only concern is showing paperwork? You ain't bringing no value at all to nothing. You not bringing no money to the table at all. You just concerned with, I got to work. Controversy, disturbance, failure, so that you can sit back and laugh about it. And that's all Wack want to do. Sit back and laugh about how somebody else's life has been destroyed from whatever he's doing. How they're having a time of their life and he can sit back and say, yeah, I was a part of it. Straight up. Yeah, that was my word, you know? Yeah, I had something to do with that. It's like a thrive to him. This is why I don't even see why anybody would want to, you know, deal with the Joker. Especially when that's all you see. Ain't nothing positive dealing with it. You know, all his business is negative. It's like, what am I going to put myself at risk, my brand, what I got going on to deal with somebody that doesn't have nothing to lose? Most people that got something to lose, they don't want to deal with somebody that don't got nothing to lose. And from Wack's actions, he doesn't have nothing to lose. It's like, I don't have nothing. You know, somebody that has something to lose, right? They wouldn't be on the internet threatening people's lives. Nah, they wouldn't be on the internet saying that they know where somebody lives at. They wouldn't be on the internet trying to start violence. Somebody that has something to lose. And this is just how I see it. Straight up. Ain't no way somebody that got something to lose is going to operate like they don't. You know, that's all walks of life. You got something to lose.
you don't want to jeopardize it. It seems like Wack don't got nothing on the line. All he got is himself in whatever R&B is putting together. You know, he promoted the book, you know, that R&B wrote and says, yeah, this R&B's book, she just wrote about me in the book. Yeah. You know, Wack don't want nothing in his name. They got an APB out on Wack. He got so many lawsuits and situations, you know, and a couple months ago, he was excited to say about, I got this lawsuit in with World Star, and World Star made an offer. But I know he was lying about it, right? I'm sure they didn't offer him anything. But, you know, that's his old lying tactics. Yeah, they offered me this money, and I'm thinking about, you know, going all the way, and yeah, it's gonna be a big payday, and I'm gonna turn around and sue this person and that person. When you are a slime bucket and you a shiesty individual, right? You gotta understand that you get the worst end of the stick at times. And especially a person that is constantly living as a shiesty person. You get a bad end of that stick. And sometimes, you know, it might look good at a point, but then it might be bad. Just being real. And I think that, you know, at this point with Wack, it's all bad. I don't think it's no recovering, right? I think that, you know, he was putting on an act for the people to make it look like it was all good. And then we came around the corner, right? You know, he was able to lie. And I'm sure Adam, Vlad, and, you know, academics, they all know. I can guarantee you that they have conversations about Wack without Wack. You know, because people that got their stuff together, they talk. And I can see those three people having their game mapped out of how they do content. And I think that, you know, they have conversations about Wack, and, you know, they don't say anything to Wack, but I think that they have conversations about Wack, and they all know that Wack is not a millionaire, and that, you know, Wack is who he is. Fufafi. And I think those are the like conversations that they have about Wack, even though Wack tries to betray that, you know, he's this, you know, paid figure, and he has all this, you know, money and properties. And, you know, you think about this, right? We never hear Wack talking about none of the stuff that he says that he has accumulated, you know. But when we do hear about these things, it's always he's losing it. Straight up. We hear about him losing the studio. We hear about him losing his wife. Now somebody just sent me the information saying his house that was in California is in foreclosure. So all of these things that, you know, he get to talking about, the diaper company, it's like all the things that he claims to have business with, they're in a bad situation. Straight up. All the things that Wack says that he has business with are in a bad situation. His house, foreclosure, the diapers don't exist. His wife, left him. He living with R&B. You know, I'm just like, I think dude is just living a lie, and he's been exposed, man. And I don't see that this getting right for him. You know, I think he's been exposed so bad, you know, and he's knee deep. When you get to a certain level in life and you make it up in that level and you don't know how to redirect things and buckle down, you get to chasing that lifestyle, you dig a deeper hole. And, you know, Wack doesn't have talent. You know, his whole game is to try to get you under a contract. So if he doesn't continue to get people under contracts, which a lot of people be onto his game now, he's not getting new people under contract, that's going to make his money slow up. So if the only contracts we see that's consistent is Adam, this is the only contract that we consistently see that he's doing straight up is no jumper. We see that consistently, but we don't see nothing else. We don't see no artists. So if we ain't seeing no artists consistently, then he don't got those contracts. A lot of people don't want to do business with him. He caused a big scene over the deal with Shannon Briggs and 600 and caused the whole deal to flop. So it's like all the business that you saying you had, it ain't doing nothing. You know? So I think, you know, at this point, he burned his own bridges with everybody. You know, the main guy that says you don't want to burn a bridge with him, I think he's burned the bridges with a lot of people, and it's showing. It's like we can all see it now. You done burned all these bridges with everybody, and you can't move how you want to move. You know, you tried to muscle so many situations, and you know, like a follower. I really believe that Wack is a follower, right? He's not a trendsetter. He followed regimens of other people, right? And he looked up to Terry Carter. Yeah, he looked up to Terry Carter. From my understanding, you know, people done reached out and let me know. Wack looked up to Terry Carter and his business practices, how he would put pressure on artists and, you know, take advantage of people in their situations to benefit him. But when you live like that, it'll backfire. So this is what I'm seeing. You know, I see that these things then backfired on Wack, and they backfired on him so bad that he's trying to make light of an image that doesn't exist. But the people that know him, they know his financial status is at the bottom. But, you know, to the world, he lies so much that he's trying to like paint an image to save face, but it didn't work, you know, because the picture that you're trying to paint is not what you're displaying. So you painting that you're trying to paint a millionaire's picture, but you're displaying an average Joe. You know, like, come on, man. And I'm just being real with that. Straight up. The picture that you're trying to paint is like you're a millionaire, but you're not a millionaire, man. Straight up. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button and smash that like button. You know, I appreciate all y'all. You know what I mean? And subscribe to the channel. Yeah. We're going to make sure that we annihilate him. You know, I know Wack got these fans, right? And we appreciate y'all coming over here. Now you got to come watch me, you know? So we appreciate you. We welcome you. You know what I mean? We welcome you here. Now you got to sit over here and watch Wack get annihilated daily, you know, and you just ain't got no choice. You know, you care a lot about him. We're going to make sure that the whole world stamps the visual of the character of Wack. Straight up. We're going to make sure that we stamp the character so that everybody is not confused, right? Wack thought he had the internet in the chokehold. Yeah, he thought that he had the internet down pat. You know, the big Paru told me, hey, y'all don't know when we playing or not. Well, guess what? You don't know now, huh? When we playing or not. Yeah, let's say it like that. And you know, I think that Wack played itself. Yeah. When you come on this internet causing controversy and you brag about destroying people's lives, Wack bragged about destroying people's lives. And I got a clip coming out this morning, right? I got a clip coming out this morning. It's going to come out at about like 8 o'clock East Coast time, 5 o'clock West Coast time. And we react to Wack bragging. You know, he said, yeah, I done destroyed people's lives and they tried to destroy my life, but he knows that he's destroyed many of people's lives. And I don't even understand why anybody would want to be supportive of someone like Wack that is on the internet and bragging about destroying people's lives. And currently, you know, enjoying it. It's a thrive. You know, his life ain't where he wanted to be. So, you know, he gets a thrill out of your life being in shambles. Yeah. But you got to know, right? If that's what you do, you know, and you out there living foul, because Wack is out there living foul. You know, he ain't living right. Now, I can see if Wack was out there living right, but Wack ain't living right. Yeah. So he ain't living right, man. And we calling it out consistently, you know. Straight up. You know what ain't normal? Wack destroying his own people. You know, that's what's not normal. But I guess people don't want to talk about that. You know, you don't want to talk about Wack destroying his own people and then go up there and have a great deal of respect for Adam and his dad. You know, they don't want to talk about it. This is how our mentality is amongst our people, right? Yeah. It's okay, you know, for Wack to destroy all the black people, right? And then the black people supporting, right? Them certain people, they like in support of him. Oh man, Wack, man, yeah. Nah. I could see if he was destroying everybody and standing on it. Hey, then we like, okay. I just think the brother's picking and choosing. You know, he has a type. Yeah. So, you know what I mean? You reap what you sow. And you know, he got to stand on that, man. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. You know, he got to stand on that. You know, hey, man. It ain't no fun when it ain't working for him. When it's working for him, it's so many people that feel like it's all fun and games. But when it ain't working for him, because it ain't working for him right now, we holding it on him, right? The whole internet. If I wasn't effective, right? These people wouldn't be popping up over here. This how you know I'm very effective at what I'm doing, because they popping up. This how you know it's touching a lot of ears, because these people, they coming over here out of the blue because they hearing, man, damn, this is our big homie, man. Man, come on, man. They keep talking about big homie over here at SBGB TV, man. Straight up. He done lost that energy. Appreciate that donation of the memberships, Blue Chicken. Straight up. Appreciate you donating the memberships. Yeah. Welcome to the members, man. I hope you uphold your membership and get active in the chat. I hope you get active in the chat. You know, this is business, man. This ain't personal. You know, a lot of y'all jokers, you know, this is business. You know, we getting to it on this. Understand that. And what I understand about YouTube, right? You see how you here, right? The chat is here. You know, people tune in for certain things. When you go watch TV, you go watch TV for a specific thing. You know, you like a show that you like to go watch. So that's how it is with SBGB TV. It's a lot of people on the internet that feel like Wack is destroying the culture, that he is bringing down only black people to get them incarcerated, right? So Deezy's able to break down all of these things that, you know, dude is doing, and, you know, people see it for what it is. You know, I'm just keeping it a buck. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Hit the like button. Straight up. You know, hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Let me see something here, y'all. Yeah, hit that subscribe button, man. Hit that like button, right? So, let's see here. So, Wack talked about this guy, Captain Tazariak. Like, you know, they had a good relationship. But then you hear Wack going at the guy, right? This is all Wack does, is go at people. Wack planned to have, you know, a good relationship. Said he got a good relationship, you know, with the guy Demon Time, right? Then you look on here and it says Wack blacks out on Demon Time. These are the people that Wack claims to have these relationships with, right? Now, if I'm seeing that everybody that Wack says he has a relationship with, and 1 minute he wants to shout you out and tell people to check this channel out, and then the next thing he turns around and he's talking about him. Nah. And you ain't gonna tell me that Wack is just doing this and it's for content. No, because I done seen several times that Wack is doing this and there's really a fallout. So I ain't going for that. Straight up. Nah. I'm not going for it where as though we give Wack the room to do what he's doing when he's acting, but then when he's flipping on these people and, you know, it's a whole bunch of BS and, you know, and you say, do you know how content work? Yeah, that's why we going in the way we going in. Yeah, straight up. Yeah, you got to care about Wack because you here for it. There ain't no other channel that's live tonight. There's a lot of YouTubers out there. Straight up. There's a lot of YouTubers out there. This must be like the only channel that's live tonight. You know? You know what I mean? It's the only channel that's live tonight. Straight up. Because you could have went to any channel that existed, right? But you here, man. That means something real. You know? Out of all these channels that exist on YouTube, you here. Yeah. Or is there not a lot of people live tonight? You know what I'm saying? You know, yeah. You know, this how I let you know. You see, it's a lot of people that talk back and forth in the chat. You could have went to any chat, you know, but you over here, man. Now YouTube is dead every night. Not just the night, it's dead every night. You know, but we be here. You know what I'm saying? We be here. Late night. In the field. Active. Straight up. Rowdy Piper. A low-key fan. You know, yeah, I know they fans, man. Straight up. I know they fans. Straight up. Hit that subscribe button, man. Smash that like button. I know they fans, man. And I understand. Yeah, man. I know they fans, man. Word. Hit that like button, man. Hit that subscribe button, man. Yeah. But we got it in the bag, man. Hey, yo. I know they be sick at me. You know, because a lot of these dudes, they looked up to Wack. You know, a lot of these dudes, man, they looked up to Wack, man. And, you know, Wack is like their idol. You know, and we crush him. making sure that he getting what he deserved. Yeah. And it made it where as though a lot of people, they don't look at Wack the same no more. You know, a lot of people do not look at Wack the same. You know how Wack had the internet in a chokehold, and he could come to the internet and lie on the drop of a dime and put it out there, and everybody go for it, right? Now, it's always a lie. Anything Wack says, nobody believes him now. This how his credibility went to the basement. It's like anything he says now, it's a lie. You don't have anything that you say is valuable, right? Because I'm gonna tell you, even if Wack put some paperwork out there, you done put fake paperwork out there before. Now people think the paperwork's fake, everything. You know, so it's like, man, you don't hold that weight, man. You lost it. Straight up. And we're going to make sure that we continue so that you don't feel like, you know, you get a couple days of talking about somebody and then you feel like you got it back. Nah. And he's used to that, though. You know, Wack wouldn't even have called me the other day if he didn't feel like he had no control. You know, if he didn't feel like his ability to spin the narratives was in the basement. I'm telling you that right now. I guarantee you, you know, we shining a light on some real stuff. So that fake character that Wack was acting like, no sir. Hit that like button, man. Hit the subscribe button and share this live. You know, man, I appreciate all of y'all that rock with SBGB TV. And y'all know, man, smash that like button. If you in the building, just hit that like button so we can send this thing around the algorithm. You know, hit that subscribe button, man. And shout out to all the real ones that rock with SBGB TV, man. You know, we had a little technical difficulty, but we got that thing right. Yes, we did. Yes, we did get it all the way right. Yeah. Solid. Yeah. Yeah, we got it right though, man. I appreciate all y'all, man. Subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button. Yeah. Let's see what they say about this here. Let's see what they say about over here.
No, it was misleading. No, it was actually misleading. Ain't no misleading. Ain't no misleading. Well, the only if you go by numbers. Let's go by the numbers. It said we represent 13% of the country, right? Right. What he said, right? Yeah. And
hold up. Hit that like button, man. Let's hit that subscribe button. You know, I appreciate all y'all, man. Hit that subscribe button, man, and smash that like button. Hold up. Let me see. I'm trying to see it here. Hold up. Okay, there we go. Got that back on. Okay. And you know, I just learned something else too. Yes, I did. Okay. So I just learned something else too, whereas though, okay, so I can make the speaker come through there also. So yeah. Okay, let me see. Okay. Got you. Yeah. So I was just saying something about, so now I know something. Okay. Just learned something there. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Yeah, let's get it popping.
And it's 50, what do you say, 55%, 50%?
I think it's 58%.
Okay, now watch this, try it. Watch this. What this nigga talking about.
Uh-huh.
All right. I'm finna show you some shit. I'm gonna show you some shit. Mm-hmm. This is why it's like, okay, I hear it, but the more black people that key in on that, I'm gonna say you part of the problem, because
it's really white people that key on that. Who's the most?
Here we go. No, all that. I'm gonna show you something.
Yeah, I'm only gonna talk numbers.
I'm gonna show you something.
Nigga.
Okay, there we go, right there. Look at the numbers. Nigga, I wouldn't give a how much he off. It's still showing we a problem. I wouldn't give a fee off 10%. We well off into the 40 percentile and only represent 13% of the country. We should not be that high, bro.
Okay, so now with that saying,
that's it. That's where it needs to stay. Oh, but he said 55. Nigga, we shouldn't be 40 something.
So if you deal with the numbers, what percentage of black men are exonerated for being falsely accused of murder? It's 55%.
No, it ain't.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It's
so
50.
We're
55%, brother. Listen, I ain't make up the numbers.
Listen to me, bro. Listen to me.
Don't bring up numbers.
Exoneration don't mean you didn't do it.
Exoneration. First of all,
don't mean you didn't do it.
Two problems. The numbers that we're looking at.
I'm speaking up from a lane you can't come in. Because you don't come from that lane.
Here's what I can't come from.
You talking to it ain't supposed to be here right now on this
No
app.
problem.
So
that ain't got nothing to do with numbers.
Just because you exonerated don't mean you didn't do it.
That ain't got nothing to do with numbers. Numbers, FBI numbers, primarily represent
55% of what happened. You playing word semantics.
I'm not playing no word semantics.
Okay, well let's do the math.
No problem. That's why I hate. Like motherfuckers like numbers, but don't like numbers.
For murder. See, because what you trying to do is say the 55% zeroes out. No.
I ain't saying zero out nothing. I didn't make up none of the numbers. But that's what the numbers say.
About 48 arrests of black African individuals for murder and
those numbers are based off of over 3,200 people.
For those offenses. So they saying 7,800 was arrested, 4,800 was convicted, right? So you know the difference between an arrest.
Definitely, hey, Mr. Goddamn, definitely. He talks to people of his color, and those controversy conversations is way different than the ones he have with Adam. I agree with that. When he's talking to black people, he has to talk down on them. That's how he has to have a debate with black people. But with white people, if he's having a debate with them, it's different. But the black people, he got to talk down on them, to make himself feel better.
Conviction, right? You know the difference, right?
Yeah, anybody can be arrested. Conviction is when you found guilty.
2022, 600 blacks arrested out of 99 total murders, right? So out of 9,900, 56 was convicted. Out of 7,800, 4,800 was convicted. So the 55% doesn't zero out the overall. It just drops. It drops the number of people that was convicted versus arrested. Doesn't zero out. It still got us sky the fuck high. My point is 13%, and let's factor another number in there. That 13% are factoring in your grandbaby, your grandmama, older and babies too. So really, it's probably about 6% of that's able, willing motherfuckers doing this shit.
Yeah, that's across the board then. Like this, this overanalyzing.
We got about 6% of people that's representing 40%
is this an echo chamber?
Shit. You don't think that that's a problem amongst us?
I think crime is a problem. Period.
No.
And just what I said. See, now we can't talk about crime.
No.
See,
no, because you want to duck us. We got a problem, bro.
Wait.
We have a problem internally.
No problem. We can have a problem, but America has a problem with crime.
No. We gonna talk about. See, if we work on us, stop killing us, right? Then quite naturally the overall comes down anyway.
No, it don't.
But the energy that you put out is not the energy that you want us to stop unaliving us. You want to portray that energy like you want it to continue. Mr. I know where you stay and I'll come see you in 1500 to, get you knocked off. Wack is like a walking contradiction, man. He's always contradicting himself with lies, Straight liar.
No, it don't.
If we stop killing us, black on black crime comes down and the overall crime number comes down.
There ain't no such thing as black on black crime. There ain't no such thing as black on black crime.
Oh, yeah. Both of these niggas. Now I'm seeing, once he said that, both of them, they both like liars. So this must be both of their ills to lie and argue. Now I'm like, okay, when he say ain't no such thing as black on black crime, like, why would he say that? It's plenty of black on black crimes. Plenty of crime in the world, but he said ain't no such thing as it. I'm like, okay. Both of them must be like liars. You know what I'm saying? And they just sit there and lie and debate. Straight foo-fafi dudes, man. This what they got to do for content, though. Straight up. Yeah, man. Straight foo-fafi.
So what do you call it?
You talking to a nigga that committed.
I committed crimes against black people too. I didn't commit it against them because they was black.
Definitely did.
No, you didn't. You did it because it was in your percent.
Wack,
I don't think you understand
what I'm saying.
I understand exactly what you're, but you don't
understand.
What do I mean when I say ain't no such thing as black on black? What do I mean?
I don't know, nigga, because I didn't.
Thank you. So I'll explain it. I'll explain it.
Got up. We went to go get
have this conversation. You can have the conversation, man. I actually like to have conversations. There is no such thing as black on black crime because there's no such thing as white on white crime. But there is a such thing as crime. Black on black crime is again. You're not going to be able to do this for the.
The reason why I'm gonna say there's a such thing as black on black crime is because black people will go out and harm their own people, but they'll second guess to do something to a white person. Man, because the reason why I feel like they second guess to do things to a white person because they know the white person is going to tell, but they might get a better chance of a black person not telling because they want them to live up to a street code. say, yo, no snitching. So the odds is better if they do something to a black person besides going at a white person. I got a better chance of not getting arrested because they're going to stick to a street code if I do something to a black person, what they supposed to, rather than the white person going to make sure that they tell. So this is why I said, you know, and the line is open. You can call in if you feel different. You know, I'm willing to hear what your opinion is about that, but that's how I feel. You know, from what I see, my observation.
By crime, bro.
There is not. They do not.
Yes, there is. Let me enlighten you on where that shit go down.
Right.
Biker gang.
That ain't what I'm talking about.
No, hold on.
We're not even talking about the same thing.
Hold on.
We're not talking about the same thing.
Yo, wait, listen. Black on black crime is black intentionally and willingly. Look, fuck your biblical shit. Don't bring that shit to this conversation.
This ain't got. I ain't talking about no fucking Bible.
I'm not talking about no fucking Bible. None of them in there niggas anyway.
But I ain't
white
talking
boy
about
wrote
no
that.
fucking Bible.
A black that wakes up and says, we finna go over here and ambush these other niggas.
That ain't black on black crime.
That ain't black on black crime. Absolutely.
Right. That's what you're saying.
Absolutely.
But that ain't what I'm talking about. And I ain't talking about no fucking Bible. What I'm talking about is when they say black on black crime, that's a racist term that's been used since segregation.
Man,
that's what I'm talking about.
Y'all niggas sound. What the fuck did you mean?
Listen, if you want an echo chamber, then
I got a pack of 5 midgets, right?
I'll just mute my mic.
If there's 5 midgets that say we going to go fuck up these motherfucking dwarfs, other midgets, I'm gonna say they are intentionally targeting these midgets right here. Say they don't like the midgets over there. Nigga, you can't tell me black on black. I'm black, they black. Man, fuck all y'all word semantics. Oh, that's
their word semantics.
No, nigga,
if you want to echo,
that's all communication.
You want to echo? No, it's
not.
You
know the rainbow?
No,
you know why red is called red?
No, it's not.
And blue is called blue.
No, it's not.
And green is called green because that's how we communicate. Right? That's how we identify.
That's not how America has identified black people.
And that's where we live in America.
No problem. And I can identify.
That's where we live in America.
Then let's talk at that point. Not your anecdotal.
I'm American. I'm not Israelite. I'm American, bro.
I ain't say nothing about no fucking Israelite.
You should probably go over there. Because over here, they're going to say,
I can hear the windmill.
That's a Mexican.
I can hear the windmill.
If they no windmill, if that Mexican group says, we going to go kill that Mexican group, and we're going to target them, we're going to say that's Latino on Latino. That's what we're going to say. Ain't no white boys, ain't no blacks. This is Mexican against Mexican. You know how many times on the yard they done came to us and said, hey, bro, we going to handle our business with one of our own over there by the 5 building. And them is white boys.
All that shit don't even make sense in the political world when they not talking how you talking in the political world.
Black on black is that. Black
no, they
on
not.
black.
No, it's not. No, it's
black
not.
Black on black.
No, it's not. All that shit you saying doesn't apply to political.
It's more black on black killing in Chicago than white on black.
All of them is playing talking points. That is not the real talking points. That's not real talking points.
What you mean? So
that's what I said.
So when we go kill each other, that's not us killing.
I never said. You never heard me say that we don't. I said.
But you said we ain't considered black.
Not exist. No, that ain't what I'm saying. And if you listen to me, you hear what I'm saying. What I'm saying, the term when white people say black on black crime, that's a term that's been used since segregation to vilify us as if we're the only.
But
now I'm getting interrupted.
I'm black because I'm black too. You. Okay. I'm going to stop you with the bullshit.
You don't want to hear
Call
the point.
It what you want.
You don't want to hear the point. That's why I said.
Anybody else on the stage that don't consider themselves black, I don't know I'm black.
What does that have to do with what I'm talking about?
Fuck all that.
You
vilifying. I'm black. I identify.
Because you don't want to hear how they speak.
Because I call myself black.
But I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about how
I have to because we're talking about us.
So we can't have the conversation with
No, because you want to put it on them.
No swear. I ain't putting nothing on them. I'm just telling the truth.
You said it's
you
a
said
clan
the truth
thing.
can never be considered
So what are we called? Invisible?
Them diapers
I never said we wasn't.
How we identify?
That's the problem. I ain't never said. You said the truth can never be considered disrespectful.
I'm black.
No problem. I'm black too. And America vilifies and created the term black on black crime to vilify black crime.
I don't give a fuck who created it. I'm black.
No problem. Okay, let's
I don't give a fuck who created it. I'm black. I have embraced, the terminology, the term black to identify. So, and they have too. So if my group of blacks go over there to harm and kill those groups of blacks, right? Fuck all that old shit you talking about. That's black on black. If we go this
so why don't we never hear Chinese on Chinese crime? East Indian on Indian crime.
On Mexican.
Asian on Asian crime. White on
That's
white
a
crime.
fact. That exists.
No, it don't. You know, when the fuck have you heard people talk about Asian
out
on
here
Asian crime? Is that all? That ain't what I said. We're not even having the same conversation.
Asians,
we not even
killing Asians.
I never said they didn't. You ain't even hearing what I'm talking about.
Yeah, nigga, they killing, nigga.
Show me on social media where we got this.
I don't matter what they say.
That is the fucking point.
No, what you're trying to do is say, what you doing is weak shit y'all do.
No,
why y'all don't talk about them?
No, it's weak what you
about us.
No problem. And in talking about us, you talked about what a white man about us. So you allow. I don't have a problem with the truth. You have a problem.
Nigga, we doing too much killing. You don't agree?
Why? Yes, I agree. But why you have a problem?
Stand on that.
Okay, so but why?
Because every time you saying
killing,
what they saying is
you the only one got a
KKK driven from 1846. Beef. I don't give a fuck. Niggas is killing niggas. That's it, bro. Crips, Bloods, what's this? BD. All of this
because I wanted to just
you niggas killed Martin Luther King mama.
No, we didn't.
Y'all killed the nigga.
Man, get the fuck out of here. I don't want
y'all did.
More windmilling. This whole conversation is nothing but a bunch of fucking windmilling.
Israelite didn't kill Martin Luther King mama. That's black on black. Yeah, now niggas want to change the definition of black on black. To try to act like it ain't happening. Weak. That's a weakness. Motherfucker, we got a problem.
Yeah, y'all the fucking problem.
We are killing them.
Y'all are the people that talk like you are the fucking problem.
No, the people that talk like you said you need an African kid. You weak ass niggas talk that shit. I tell you to go. I tell you what.
Bullshit.
I'm gonna give y'all an address to the clubhouse to the Hells Angels. I bet y'all won't go stand in front of the Hells Angels clubhouse.
And then what we gotta always resort to. Now I gotta go around.
Hold on, this real shit.
Now he wanna send me
I bet you niggas won't go stand in front of the Hells Angels because y'all wanna fuck with these innocent people.
White people. Who do we fuck with? Who do we fuck with? Period.
Innocent people walking down the street.
Tell me who?
Innocent people walking down the street.
Who? Then tell me.
And I'm gonna tell you this, bro. This
we ain't never touched nobody.
Do that shit in front of the wrong crowd of niggas, they gonna get at you. I dare you to fuck with an old white lady in front of me. I'm a trip. Hey, homie.
Now we gotta resort to now.
You know why?
You know why?
But he's not going to do that for a black lady? Hold up. Man, smash the like button. If you just came in the building and you haven't already hit the like button, let's hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button. Like, what is this dude talking about, though? Let's see what he's talking about. Smash that like button. Let's get the likes up.
You know why? Because I was more motherfucker doing it.
More windmilling. Now something
it ain't no windmilling.
So you
telling me black on black don't exist?
It don't. It don't.
Well, I'm gonna give you a flow, and I want you to tell us how black on black doesn't exist. And keep it in this era. Don't go back to 1984.
I can go back to wherever I want to go.
Go ahead.
I can go right back to wherever I want to go.
No, I want to hear. I want to hear.
All you got to do is just...
Go ahead. How black on black don't exist?
No problem. When a person commits a crime, they commit a crime in their vicinity, what area affects them. So the term black on black crime was created as a negative trope against black people. There is no terminology as white on white crime, Asian on Asian crime. When a black person commits a crime against another black person, it's not because they're black. It's somebody that's in their vicinity, in their culture. That's no different than there's no such thing as white on white crime. Because white people don't commit crimes against white people because they're white. You commit crimes based on what's in your vicinity. That's what crime is. The reason why... No, you sound dumb. Anybody knows this. That's why you don't hear white on white crime. Y'all sound stupid as fuck because nobody has ever pushed black on black. Excuse me. Nobody has ever pushed any other ethnicity against crime except black people. Show me the fucking proof of it. Show it to me.
Say white on white and say white right there.
Show me. No. In origin. Black on black crime in origin existed when there wasn't no heavy ass black on black crime. But
it always existed.
No, it has not. You're lying now. Now you're lying.
Nigga, hey, listen. I'm against, bro, white people only live about 10, 15 minutes from us. We can go over there too. We used to have to drive 10, 15 minutes to kill the black people. Nigga, we decided to go put work in on the black people. I don't know what the fuck you talking about, bro. What the fuck is this nigga talking about? What the fuck are you talking about? Nigga, Beverly Hills is 5 miles from the ghetto, nigga.
That's why it's always interesting when that guy...
Do you know Beverly Hills is 5 miles from the ghetto?
That guy Charlie Kirk, whenever he had conversations with black men or women that could actually counter them stats, he would shut the fuck up. Because even he knows that the stats that he's doing is biased. Bro, even he knows his points is that way. I can't help it if y'all can't see that. But I'm glad that we can watch videos where when he get cut, I'm not saying that they not. We're talking the numbers game. But but when the videos show him getting cut by black men, when videos show when I cut white men that use stats, I'm glad there's intelligent people to understand the difference between written numbers and propaganda.
Those are real stats.
You got it. You got it. All the stats I said is real stats. Nobody argued the numbers.
There's no such thing as black on black crime. That's crazy. I know I'm a nigga. I didn't commit it.
Yeah, because when we worried criminals, the way that they portrayed us as criminals, they was telling us we was criminals. So it's just a trope. Man, you sound stupid as fuck, man. Y'all,
we were.
Man, I don't even think y'all get it. In the 60s and 70s, we weren't criminals back then like we are today. In the 30s and 40s, we wasn't criminals like we are today.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I'm trying to tell you, black on black crime existed back. That trope of black on black crime is not 2025. It's 1890. It's 1900s. It's the yes, it is. No, y'all sound. I can't help it if you just don't know. You just don't know. You just
from
don't
the
know.
1800s. Get the fuck out of here.
I said the term, not the fucking stats.
I don't give a fuck. The term is a real term.
The term is not a real term.
Huh? Yo, you saying black on black?
The real reality.
SBGB TV live calling show. What's up, Blue Chicken?
What up, baby? I'm going with the caller. No, we definitely got black on black crime. This nigga right here, Wack, he ain't never did nothing. He shot somebody with a BB gun and he all that. No, nigga, you're not. No, and I'm just telling you, coming from LA, no. It's a different scenery here as it is in other cities and their ghetto. Yeah, we got black on black crime. We're more likely to offend our brothers and sisters. And the problem is they group everybody together as American blacks. And no, you're Caribbean, you come from somewhere else, but they group all the crime together. But that being said, no, brother, we are doing the worst to ourselves. And it just ain't us Black Americans. It's blacks coming in from other countries. And they group us all together. And that's a problem.
Okay.
That's a problem in itself. If you come from Haiti, you come from Jamaica, you come from the Dominican, you come from Puerto Rico, all that, and you look black, you come from Nicaragua, you come from Honduras, you come from Guatemala, and you look black. We all ain't the same. And that's a misunderstanding. But you group us all together. But I'm saying to that caller that you got on there talking to Wack, he right. No, we do the most, but it's not just us as Black Americans. It's just Black people in general just doing crime. We ain't got no outage for our children no more, DZ. They done took away all of the programs, everything where the children can go. We trying to start with our young children, those that are under 18, those that are under 14. We trying to make a plan with them and let them know, grow up and be something. Don't grow up and be nobody. It's all about our children right now. If we don't care about our children, I promise you, nobody else ain't gonna care about our children because they passing the baton over us and they giving it to everybody else. Yeah. And the problem is we got Democrats that's supposed to represent us because as blacks, we supposed to vote Democrat. But our Al Sharptons, our Jesse Jacksons, our Maxine Waters, or anybody in your sanctuary states, they not doing nothing for our children. They looking out for everybody else.
Yeah, I mean, they definitely look out for others. You know, I think that we focused on things that don't benefit us. I think that we want to be looked out for, but our focus, the things that we gravitate to, is why that they don't do certain things for us. We are proud to do things that don't really benefit us, and we rep things that don't benefit us. I think some of the things we gotta try to let go that's in our past and try to, redirect it. But I think that, it ain't gonna happen. I don't think it's ever gonna happen. I think no matter what we say, we are accustomed to a certain way of living, and it makes it whereas though we don't get the push that we deserve because of the things that we gravitate to.
Okay, let's take color out of the perspective and let's just do Americans. We're being overlooked as Americans. We taking the color out.
But we still got to take a look at the actions, what we do, like, how we live in Blue Chicken. We like Black people live, it's like when we young, it's like the culture, it looks cute, but it's like we rather dress the kids up like gangsters when they kids instead of dressing them up like little kids. I think it's like some of the things that we do, we might be blind to it and be numb to it, so I think that, like, we gotta work on that. Like,
And I'm there with you. I'm there with you.
Yeah.
It's no way that a young girl should be 10, 11, 12 years old in elementary and she wearing a full wig and got acrylic nails, but she can't spell and read worth nothing. How about that?
So I think that those things that we need to work on, and maybe if we work on those things, people, it'll be a different look for us. It's like I think that the things that we gravitate to make it where as though they don't show the concern for us, because we gravitate to things that lead us in the wrong direction. So,
but if you're easily misled, that means you haven't been taught anything. And I'm talking soft and humble because I want my words to be understood and heard.
Yeah, I'm with you. Like what you said, I understand what you said. I just think that at the same time, I just think that the things that we gravitate to, that we think is cute and funny, is what makes us not be taken so serious.
Well, let me tell you this. When they 2 and 3 years old, all that they do that they shouldn't do is cute. And then when they grow up living in that cuteness, it becomes disrespectful.
Yeah, so now I agree with that. And I think that that's something that we need to take a look at all together.
It's cute when your 2-year-old, your 3-year-old, you think they learning words and they cussing and all that. But then when they get out in public and they embarrass you, you ain't got the right to discipline that child because you have let them go on with what they doing inside of your home. Can I say that?
Yeah, understandable.
It's cute inside the home, but then when they get out in public and they say some stuff like, "Shut up, bitch." Now you embarrassed because everybody around looking. But you've been letting this child say this for a long time. What they do in public is what they've been doing inside the home. And it ain't been corrected.
Yeah, I mean, that right there is a problem. You know what I mean? So I just really think that, this is why we're not taking that serious. And I want you to don't overlook that. Because
I'm not overlooking that, brother. I'm 56 years old. I'm not overlooking anything.
Yeah.
I just want sometimes to say something to someone that will grasp a hold to it and run with it and do better. I'm taking color out the whole perspective. I'm even taking being American out the whole perspective. I'm just saying, as humans, we as parents have to do better. We should not allow our government to parent our children because they live with us all day long. We sacrifice for them all day long. A child is going to do what a child is going to do. And if there's no correctness, no directive, they're going to run amok. When the cat is away, the mice will play. And when the dog ain't running free, the cat ain't coming out the house. I'm saying that to say, we on some real stuff. And we talking about Wack and all that. Y'all stop following this cat. This cat is straight the ABC boy. And he doing what he doing because he know he can get away with it right now. But at the end of the day, karma is married to the Grim Reaper. And they gonna come knocking at your door. Just make sure it ain't your door. So with that being said, I love you, brother, and I appreciate you. And keep doing what you're doing. Because you got some real people over here that's backing you. And we gonna go to bat for you. Can't nobody say nothing to you and think they just finna walk away without being snatched.
Gotcha.
We all about this over here. All you gotta do is you say to me, as Miss Jill said, Miss Jill said, I hold the tail and you do the cat, right?
Yeah, most definitely.
So with that being said, baby, I love you and I appreciate you. And you are very and highly understood. And what you doing over here is gonna make a mark. It only goes up from here, baby.
Most definitely. And I appreciate you calling in, baby.
All right, baby. I get off your line. Let somebody else call in. They got breath to say something.
Okay, I'm gonna see what they say.
All right, later, baby.
Later. Smash that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Share the live. Hit that subscribe button. Let's see what this person here said. They was calling in. Let's get the likes up. Hit that like button. You know I appreciate y'all. SBGB TV live call-in show. What's poppin'?
What's going on? Who's this?
You gotta turn your TV down.
Oh, you can hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. You gotta just make sure you turn your TV down because it's echoing.
Yeah.
Okay, what's going on?
Yeah, I'm just over here, but I just see you.
You said what?
Did you find the diapers?
You said, did I what?
Did you find the diapers?
We already did the segment on the diapers. The diapers don't exist.
Well, I just ordered it back. Your information is not right, man.
Nah, you're lying.
You're feeding lies to the people,
No, you're
man.
lying. Send me the screenshot of this order right now.
You're saying lies.
Send me the screenshot. Send me the screenshot.
I have the screenshot.
Send it to me now.
You making lies
Send
about
it to
Wack
me
and Wack.
now, though. Why are you still talking? Why you ain't send it to me so I can put it up on the screen?
How do you want me to send it? How do you want me to send it?
Didn't you call me, you dummy?
Oh, okay, I'm gonna send it to the text message.
That's what I said. Send it right now.
Well, why you making up lies, though, brother?
Ain't nobody making up lies. They don't exist.
You tearing another black man down.
No, ain't no tearing another black man down. I'm telling the truth.
You putting all the man, you interviewing the man wife, you talking about R&B.
I'm telling the truth.
Talking about the man company.
It's a lie. The company is a lie. Didn't you hear when I called Amazon? They said they don't have the product.
I ordered mine from Amazon. Here,
no, you didn't. Hey, listen.
Yeah, let me screenshot it.
Screenshot it. You didn't order nothing from Amazon. I sat there on the phone with Amazon. You're lying.
You spelled the name wrong.
Ain't nobody spelled the name wrong. You're tripping, bro.
No, you're tripping, man. You spelled the name wrong.
No,
bro.
You're lying. You're lying. You talking to me, and I'm waiting for the text message. I ain't seen nothing yet.
I'll get into it. Hold on 1 second.
That shouldn't take long to screenshot it. You said you just ordered them.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go to the order. I'm trying to find the order.
Yeah, I mean, it should be right in your email. Why would you have to find the order? It's in your email. They send you an email confirmation.
every day you just make up.
Nah, nigga, I'm not you. I'm not you.
Every day.
I'm not you.
Wack100.
I'm not you.
A lot of lies.
You just mad because you getting timed out in the chat, so you wanted to call in. It happens. Yeah, I
got a screenshot.
We run a tight ship over here. You know what I'm saying? We allow you to talk when we want you to talk. When we want you to be quiet, we get you quiet.
I'm just here to support the channel.
Nah, you ain't supporting the channel. You sitting there trying to cause disturbance.
You gotta learn to have dialogue, bro. Everybody's not gonna agree.
Nah, but you can't sit there and try to lie. You telling me that you ordered something from Amazon when we had Amazon on the phone personally, and the guy that was on the phone said if the diapers were supposed to be that good with a $200 million deal and they were the best diaper, he would have ordered something. Now this is from customer service. And you sit here.
People from Amazon from another country, man. They don't know what's going on.
Nah. He looked in the United States, Africa. Amazon has a certain system where they can process and see all over the world, bro. Come on, man. Stop it, man. Like do you understand, brother, that I'm a smart individual? I can see that you don't understand that. I definitely don't.
Oh, definitely. I've been watching you for about a year and a half now. I've been watching you. Like I said, I pop in every now and then to check out what's going on. And all your content is based on Wack100.
Of course, because I'm making sure that the entire world knows that Wack100 is the police, that he's destroying the community, and that he is who he is.
But my thoughts on it is that you probably wanted a job or interview. He turned you down.
Why would I do that? I never talked to Wack off a line. He called into the show. I do a live call-in show.
That's what you called him last week. Yeah, but you probably want to interview.
Nah, I do a live call-in show, and Wack called into the show 4, maybe 5 times now. He called in 5 times. His first time was calling in was 9 months ago. I don't need a job. Do you understand? Do you understand that I have a balcony inside my house? I don't need a job. You understand that, right?
What does that mean?
That means I live like a king.
We all live good.
Nah, we don't all live good. I live like a king. When I go outside right now, out front, all you hear is crickets.
Oh, if I go outside, you hear the ocean.
Yeah, it's crickets out front of here. So all you hear is crickets. You know? Yeah, so we don't all live good. You know, I'm gonna just tell you that right now. We don't all live good.
So you saying you living better than Wack?
Of course.
Oh. So you saying the diapers don't exist?
Yeah. I'm waiting on the screenshot. You talking me to death because you got free nights and weekends, but I ain't seen the screenshot yet.
Let me look this up.
Nah, you listen. One thing about me, brother, when you got something together, you're gonna send it. When you don't got it together, you're gonna fumble. This is just how life goes.
Said, okay, all right. I'm gonna admit, I didn't order the diapers, but
I know you didn't order the diapers, bro. Listen, I know. Listen, I know you didn't order no diapers, bro. You know why I know that you didn't order the diapers, and I want to tell you why. Because they do not exist, bro.
So you saying the diapers don't exist at all?
No, brother. No.
All right, so
they filed for bankruptcy in 2023, my brother.
But they didn't come out until 2023.
And they filed for bankruptcy. I want you to look up Incredible Diapers bankruptcy. It'll tell you, brother. They filed for bankruptcy, brother.
Let me check this out. See what's going on.
I did a segment on this already, my brother. It's all right, though, man. You know, maybe if you just pay attention, you'll believe in me a little more. You believe in Wack, my brother. This is why our black community is lost, because you believe in the stuff he says instead of making sure that he doesn't have the ability to pitch these things to the people.
Wack is a good guy, man. You just tearing him down.
Nah, he's the worst guy, you know, on the planet. Yeah. He gets people indicted. He causes mass confusion with the people. He makes people have beef between each other.
They have a whole website.
You said what?
They have a whole website.
Hey, listen, you know it doesn't cost that much to make a website. You understand that, right? Come on, man. Like I listen, I know you're not that smart, brother. I know you are. Now, me just talking to you, I know you're not bright, bro. And it's okay. It's some of us that are not that bright. Just because you have a website doesn't mean that your business exists. It just means you have a website.
So you saying they filed bankruptcy, correct?
Yeah, 2023.
Check that out.
And they existed before 2023. He was with his wife when it existed. He hasn't been with his wife in 3 years.
Oh shit, you might be right.
Of course I'm right. I did the homework already.
Yeah. Definitely. Yeah, you're definitely right. Yeah. Yeah, you're definitely right.
Right. So
put my foot in my...
Yeah. So now you understand I don't lie to the people.
Yeah. Yeah, you're definitely right.
Yeah, my brother, just stay locked into the channel, man. You know, you might learn something. If you want to troll, that's what you want to do. That's your business. But right here, I'm a strong-headed individual, and I'm delivering a message, and I want to eliminate the cancer that has plagued
I'm gonna dig
the community.
more into this, though. I'm going to dig more into this and see what actually really happened.
Yeah, I told you what happened. You just seen it.
Yeah, but I'm just reading a little bit, but let me dig more into it. You know, I'm gonna take some time out tonight, dig more into this, and I'll call it back in tomorrow.
I appreciate you calling in, my brother.
All right.
If you haven't already smashed that like button, hit the like button. Let's get the likes up, y'all. Hit the subscribe button and share this video. Hey, yo. Y'all know the ones that rock with SBGB TV, that we just keep it a buck. This is just how we do, man. And we're on here delivering a raw and authentic message, right? We told everybody that the diapers didn't exist, and we showed proof to the world on live stream. And the brother called in and said that he just ordered some diapers and then turned around and said, man, I'm lying. I didn't order any, right? He wanted to troll that bad, and it just didn't go his way because I know the facts, right? And I'm glad that he admitted that he was lying about ordering the diapers. And I'm glad that he admitted that he's seen that the company was definitely in bankruptcy in 2023, right? So, no, man, I appreciate all y'all that rock with me, man. Wow. A solid individual that's giving real information, and people just don't want to believe it. Wack has a spell on, I guess, some people, and they believe in this brother. That thing that we call hope is crazy. It's no way that you should have hope in someone that's showing you the character that they don't care about anyone, and they're willing to destroy everyone's life without a care in the world. There's no way you should have hope in a person like that. Like, I have no hope in Wack. And I hope the people out there that's watching understand where I'm coming from and feel the same exact way. The brother is destroying us. Straight up. We already destroy each other, but it's bad when somebody that has a loud voice adds to it. They add fuel to the fire and don't care who suffers behind it. Like I said, man, Wack wakes up every day upset at himself. He's mad at who he is and what he looks like. I would be mad too if I woke up and I looked like Wack. I'ma just be real. I would be upset. I would feel like, why did I have to be the one to be chosen to look like this? I'm gonna be real. So I understand, why he's mad, but that doesn't give him the right to just plague the community with destruction and act like he has no part. So it's a good deed that we're doing. For all the people out there, right? It's a good deed that we're doing, man. Straight up. Just keep it in a buck. You know what I'm saying? Just keep it in a buck. Yeah. I know some of these people are sick. Wack can't sue me. I hope he does. You know how many times Wack has threatened me on the internet? Wack don't want to play with me, man. You don't want to play with me. I'm not the one to play with, man. Okay, you want to play rough? Yeah. Okay, you want to play rough? Yeah, I'm not the one to play with. Straight up. Yeah, Wack's not going to sue me. And if he does, man, listen, let's get it cracking. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, let's get it cracking, man. That man said he got people looking for me. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It would be not wise of someone that threatened me and saying that they have people looking for me, having a tracker on my vehicle to sue me. That would be the worst thing. I don't even think a lawyer would do it for him. Nah, you told this man what? Because I counter. I don't have a problem with countering. And I'm countering hard. Straight up. Yeah, I'm countering heavy camp. Yeah, straight up. So you don't have to worry about Wack suing me. I'm just telling you, he already said too much. He said too much to me. I have too much audio of Wack talking, right? And Wack has said too much stuff on the internet. He's said to multiple people 1,500 to unalive them. So I'm playing a different game. The best thing that Wack can do is just go on with his life. Yeah. Let me do me. It's the best thing that he can do. Let me do me. He do him. Yeah. But going to court, I'm not the one that he wants to play with the court. Straight up. Because I'm going to be real. I filed my own stuff. I ain't even going to lie. I have no problem with filing my own stuff. I have no problem with it. Straight up. I have no problem with going to sit in the law library and doing my research. I have no problem. Yeah. I've done it before. So, yeah. I think Wack knows that I'm a smart individual. I really do think that. You know, all jokes aside, even though he might say to some other people whatever he wants them to believe, but in his mind, I think Wack knows that I'm a smart individual. I really do. You know, and I'm sure that he wants to try his best to make a lie up on me and, you know, hey, man, you know, I'm all for it. Because I'm going to just go live 4 times a day. You know, as soon as he start lying, I need to go live 4 times a day. You know, I might need to just keep just going live. Yeah. So all the people that rock with me, man, you know, I appreciate y'all. I'm just keeping it a buck. You know what I mean? And we not stopping. So, hey, man, he did it to himself. He called me. The dude said that I needed a job. Damn. I want to clarify that and clear that up, man. And I got to be real honest with you, man. I got to be real honest with you, man. The only time I ever worked for somebody was when I was 16, man. I worked at Burger King for 2 weeks. That's the only job I ever had, man. Everything else was my own companies. I've owned a car dealership. I've bought and sold houses. I've owned a dump truck company, a contracting company. I sold hair. So I've always been an entrepreneur. You know what I'm saying? So just trust me, man. I'll never need a job from Wack. And I got to tell you this. Wack doesn't have any employees. I got to tell you this. He does not have any employees at all. Nowhere. Now, this is the big boss. You know, Wack doesn't employ anybody. He's a worker. You got to understand, when he goes to No Jumper every week, he's a worker. Yeah, he's an employee. But, you know, Adam makes him feel like he's a co-host. So it makes him feel good. Yeah, you're my co-host. Makes him feel good. You know, when he was up there talking to Adam's dad today, this company is called No Jumper, and Adam Grant Mason is the one on the paperwork. But Wack100 was literally talking to Adam's dad as if he was a partner in the business. As if Adam's dad doesn't know his son owns the company. That was ill. When I seen that, like, I couldn't even watch the whole thing. I'm like, this dude is corny. You talking to this man's dad like you're part of this business. You're not part of the business. Straight up. The company had millions of subscribers before you got there. But Wack thinks, you know, because he inserts himself in other people's things, you know, he feels like it's his too. Nah, you're just a worker, buddy. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel and hit that like button, man. Yeah, dude funny though. Yeah, dude's funny, man. Yeah, we got to clip that though. I'm gonna let you know, my man, I got to clip that. Yeah, I got to clip that, my man. Yeah, I got to clip that. I got to put that one out there. Man calls in and says that he bought some diapers and then turned around and said he lied. Yeah. We're going to clip that, dude. Yeah. Got to clip that, man. Appreciate you too, man. That's going to be a good clip. The diapers don't exist, man. They don't exist. Yeah. Like, and I told Wack on the phone that they don't exist. Straight up. I told him that they don't exist. He said they're doing good. Now, you got to understand this, right? See, what people don't understand, right? If Wack was to try to sue me for saying the diapers didn't exist, that gives me the ability to subpoena his financial records. You understand this stuff, right? But I understand that, you know, a lot of people don't understand these things, right? And I'm here to let you know and give you some game, right? If Wack was to sue me for me saying that these diapers that don't exist, I get to subpoena his financial records to prove that they don't exist. You guys understand this, right? Come on, man. It's your boy DZ, man. Damn. It's me, man. Y'all gotta stop believing in Wack and start believing in me. I'm changing the way people look at this bozo, man. Straight up. I'm changing it. I'm giving it a different direction. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. This is good information I'm giving you. You know? And it's like real, raw, and authentic. Just keeping it a buck. Straight up. You have to understand this, man. Yeah. Just keeping it a buck. It's DZ, man. Y'all know it's not about the setback. It's about the get back, man. You gotta rock with me, man. Don't go against the grain. Because I'm not trying to mislead people. Wack made his mark on the internet from lying and misleading people. And that's what's foul. Because his target was to mislead the urban community. Yeah, that's his target. You know. But yeah. Wack don't want me to subpoena them financial records, man. Nah, he don't want me to do that. Because then I'm going to put him out on the world. You know what I'm saying? Then I'm going to tell you every penny he's ever made off the diapers. He don't want to do that. You think Wack want to do something like that? No, man, he would not. Hell no. Because then, if I get the financial records of how much these diapers made, and it show y'all that it didn't make nothing, goose eggs, oh, man. And then you got to remember, right? I got screenshots from people that didn't get the diapers, that ordered them. Hold up now. You don't want to play around. You don't want to play around. You don't want to play around. You don't want to play around with me. Oh no, I'll crush you. They don't want to do that, man. Yeah, man. Damn. Don't do that, man. Just keeping it a buck. You know I appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all, man. Hit that subscribe button, man. Smash that like button. Yeah. The truth is the truth, man. I'm just telling y'all, man. The truth is the truth. You know, a lie is a lie. The truth is the truth. You know, Wack is so used to manipulating the people. And for those who rock with me, right, you have to understand I'm not that type of person. I know the internet is filled with those type of people, and you know, I'm just not that type of person. I'm not the type of person to lie to mislead people. If I don't have it, I don't have it. If I don't know, I don't know. I'm just gonna say it, man. I don't know. If I'm unsure, I'm unsure. I don't have a problem with saying that. You know, some people, they got a problem with saying, I don't know. They got to know everything. I have no problem with saying that. So, just keeping it a buck, man. You know what I mean? You know, I appreciate all of y'all that rock with SBGB TV, man. Yeah. Straight up. Yeah, we ain't going for it, man. You ain't got a shot. Don't worry about it. You listen, we're gonna put your clip out there though tomorrow. You wanted to get your clip out there, we're gonna get it out there tomorrow. So don't worry about no new information. We're gonna make sure you put your clip out there, man. Yeah, I just gotta be real, man. Yeah. Yeah, we'll put it out there for you tomorrow, man. You know, let the people hear you say this. I'm saying, I want everybody to hear you say this. So, yeah, look for your clip tomorrow afternoon. Nah, I don't need to hear nothing. I don't need to hear anything, man. I know you know, appreciate, you know, that I'm giving you this dialogue, right? Because you riding for Wack, right? And Wack probably wouldn't even talk to you. I gave you dialogue. I allowed you to call in. We had a conversation, you know, and you don't understand yet, right? But I'm going to tell you ahead of time, I'm going to be way bigger than Wack. Just letting you know, keeping it real with you, and I'm being upfront with you. I'm going to be way bigger than Wack. And I gave you the opportunity to speak with me and have a great conversation. Wack wouldn't do that with you. You know, he might talk disrespectful to you. You know, I gave you the opportunity, man. You should really take that in and say, damn. Yeah. Just keeping it a buck. You're not even a member of the channel. You know? Yeah, man. For real. Just keeping it a buck. You didn't support the channel. You wanted to have controversy and confusion. The same art that Wack does. Yeah. Yeah. Well, call with Wack on the three-way, because I got Wack numbers too. Call with him on the three-way and tell him, I would love to get both of y'all on there. Yeah. Tell Wack, I'll make an exception for you to be on there, because I don't like to talk to nobody else but Wack on the phone, because, you know, Wack needs backup. But I would love to have you and Wack on the phone together. Yeah. That would be a great conversation, right? Because, you know, usually I don't let Wack be on the phone with other people because he needs backup. But you and Wack on there, I'll be great. Because I want to be like, man, didn't you say I was right yesterday, right? Let's hear it now. Straight up. Yeah, man. See, I'm better than Wack at his own game. I'm just not a liar. That's what makes me dangerous. You understand that, right? I'm better than Wack at his own game. I'm just not a liar. That's what makes me dangerous. Yeah, Wack's not smarter than me. You understand, I dealt with real life people. I've been to jail, dealt with niggas in jail. You know? Dealt with niggas in the street. So, my experience is just like through the roof. Yeah. And then I don't embrace people. I'm not the type of person that embraces everybody. So it gives me to look at people for who they are because I see them over there instead of letting them be next to me and then show me who they are. You know, a lot of people, they want to, oh man, yeah, I just met this person. Hold up. I want to watch you over there so I can see how you are and I can understand your character. So just understand, man. Yeah. Wack don't want no smoke, man. We got him though. Yeah. And you know, I appreciate all of y'all that rock with SBGB TV. Y'all know we going all the way up, non-stop. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Straight up. Let me see. Hold up. Yeah. Just keep it in a buck. Trying to debate if I want to sit here and run through some more of this content, you know. But I appreciate y'all. Excuse me. Y'all know we going all the way up, man. Yeah. I got the groove, though. I got the groove now. I got the groove. We got the subscribers coming in. You know, appreciate all the support. We got new subscribers coming in left and right. Shout out to all the new members of the channel. You know, appreciate your Blue Chicken gifting those memberships. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate all y'all that support the channel. Bless Nija Beauty. Hey, baby. I appreciate you. Brooklyn. Hey, baby. Yeah. It's good to see you, Brooklyn. Yeah. You know you still my baby, Brooklyn. You know that, baby. Let me see. Blue Chicken. Yeah. C. Brown. What's poppin'? Joker's Live. Dustin. You know, Mr. Goddamn. You know, I appreciate y'all. Wab folk. What's poppin'? You know, we ain't playing no games, man. We in the building. We stomping. We stomping. If I ain't say your name and I missed it and you're a member of the chat, you can type in the chat. I can shout you out too, man. Yeah. I feel good though. You know, we dropping content. Reggie. What's popping? We dropping content back to back, and we've been, you know, very consistent. Yeah, very consistent, man. You know, I stuck to my word today. He said I dogged you, Brooklyn. No, Brooklyn, you know you my baby. What you talking about? I just ain't seen you in a while, you know. You been on vacation, you know. You know, I still rock with you. You still my baby though. Yeah. You know what I mean? Come on, man. Stop it, man. You want to vouch for Wack so bad, don't you, man? It's all right, man. You can't say that, man. Chill, man. They don't exist. I just talked to Wack a few days ago. He said the diapers is doing good. Don't tell me nothing about no diapers selling. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Hit that subscribe button, man. And hit that like button. You know. Oh, I ain't know, Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? You know. The number's still the same. The email's still the same. You know, you can text me. You can email me. You already know. Holy Mayor Sky. Hey, hey, hey. Run the table. Yeah. Yeah, you know you can always holler at me, man. Yeah. Yeah, man. Hey, man. Yeah, man. I know Wack is fronting with that company though. I'm gonna tell y'all that right now. I know he fronting with the company. Damn right. I already know. Straight up. You know, you gotta remember this, right? I've had many businesses, right? And I understand the dedication that it takes to run a business. You know, Wack doesn't have that, mind frame because, he's all over the place. He's on Clubhouse. You got to do these podcasts. So it takes a certain type of mind frame to run businesses, and you have to be dedicated. Straight up. You got to be dedicated, man. Yeah. He said it has bad reviews, but it's out of stock. Yeah, man, we know that. Yeah, they said it don't exist, man. It doesn't exist. Yeah. Come on, man. You've never heard a company that's supposed to have a $200 million deal be out of stock. You never heard that. I've never heard of a company with a $200 million deal be out of stock. Yeah. Straight up. Just keeping it a buck, man. Hit that subscribe button. Smash that like button, Straight up. Yeah. Yeah, I mean. There aren't any diapers made, right, to be in stock. Yeah, ain't no diapers made, man. Them joints don't exist at all, man. It's all like fufafi, man. It's all fufafi, man. Yeah, it's it. Wack know it's fufafi. He know it, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Did y'all catch that? Wack never said bet. Y'all see that, right? Wack is a betting man, right? He's I'm going to say ass betting man because he really don't want to bet. But if he feels that he can trick you, he going to say bet. Wack never said bet that these diapers existed. Y'all catch that? And also, when I said to Wack, bet that you working for the authorities, that nigga said no. I said, you want to bet that you working with the authorities? That nigga said no. I don't want to bet that, nigga. I know you working for them folks. We can bet that. Straight up. We can bet that. You know what I'm saying? I'm willing to bet it though. That's the thing. I'm willing to bet. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button too, man. And smash that like button. You know, we on our way to 22,000 subscribers. We're on our way to 22,000, man. Yeah, on our way to 22,000. 22,000 subscribers. Yes, we are. Yeah. So y'all know we growing. Wack said he wanted to put up 250,000 in a bet for the channel. That nigga know this channel right here worth something. Yeah. This channel here gonna be worth something. Yeah, man. It's a lot of content on here. Yes, it is. It's a lot of content on here. It's gonna be worth something. Oh yeah. He know it. Yeah, he know it too. Yeah. Straight up. It's a lot of content on here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah. And shit, I remember when we were on our way to 5, 6, 7, 8K. Right though, Reg. We definitely be climbing. We're on our way to 22,000. Yeah. And we grinding. Liz Ashley. You said great content, no lies. Yeah. Yeah, Rod is having the ball tonight. You know. 250,000 of Monopoly money. There you go. Straight Monopoly money. Yeah. 250,000 of Monopoly money. Wack was ready to go in against the channel. Yeah. But guess what? It's all foo-fafi, man. Yeah. Hey, Wack, man, I know you watching, man. Shout out to R&B, man. Straight up. Shout out to R&B, man. I ain't gonna lie. Baby girl. Shout out to R&B, man. You know we appreciate you, R&B. You know, facts. Appreciate you. You know, to all the people that rock with SBGB TV, man. Yeah, we went all the way in today. Appreciate all y'all. You know, if you're a member of the channel, put a 1 in the chat. We can shout you out. And if you're not a member, you can put where you from in the chat. We shout you out wherever you're from, man. Wherever you're checking in from. If you're a member, you can put it where you from in the chat as well. You know, we shouting out the members and where you from. Put that in the chat, man. Appreciate all of y'all. C. Brown, Blue Chicken, Holy Mare Sky. You know, I appreciate all y'all, man. Hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button. Be more in the building. Jokers Laugh. Bless Niger Beauty. Hey, baby. Yeah. Appreciate you. Yeah. Man, Rod, stop that. You Mississippi, nigga. Stop your cap. Mississippi. Come on, man. You Mississippi, Rod. Stop that. We ain't giving you that shout out. You Mississippi. Brooklyn. Run the table. Wab Funk. You know, I appreciate all y'all, man. Straight up. Hit that subscribe button, man. Hit that like button. Yeah. Don't get out of pocket. Don't get out of pocket. Yeah. Reg, what's popping? Yeah. You know, if you want to shout out where y'all from, man, put in the chat, man. We'll shout you out where you from, man. Yeah. Definitely appreciate all y'all, man, that rock with the channel. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. Share the live. And we got a clip dropping. Got a clip dropping at 8 a.m. Got a clip dropping in about 4 hours. So yeah, got a clip dropping. And Rod, we gotta clip your clip, Rod. We gotta clip your clip, man. Yeah, you gotta go in the books, man. You gotta go in the books, bro. Yeah, I'll clip your joint. You know, when I get up, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't even gonna lie. I already set that clip. Because I was working today, y'all. I ain't even gonna lie. Today, y'all know that, right? I was working today. I was getting the shorts in. I got a clip in. You know, I should have got another one in, but I got a clip in. I got a couple shorts in, 3 lives, and I set another clip for the morning. So definitely was working today. Today I was working. I ain't even gonna lie. You know? Yeah. I'm saying, and I needed those 2 days that I took the late night rest so I can get some sleep, man. Cause you know, I ain't gonna lie, man. I've been going so hard for so long. I'm gonna have to do that once in the blue. Like, I'm gonna have to, man. I'm gonna have to take a night here and there, you know, for my body, man. Cause like when every day, I gotta get a day every now and then to shut myself down. Cause man, I can feel that the pressure on my body, man. You know, I'm putting in that work. I can feel the pressure on the body. Does the microphone sound clear again? Because it was definitely a little shaky. I mean, tell me, does the microphone sound clear again, man? Straight up. Trying to make sure we got that mic back rocking. Yeah. Hit that subscribe button too. Yeah. Okay. Right there. That's good stuff, man. Glad we got it back. Glad we got that problem fixed. Well, at least I did learn something with that. So as though if I gotta put the speaker on out here, that taught me something. Whereas though if I wanted to listen to something out here, whereas though now when I do the live call in, the person might be able to hear, you know, when we got the people up on the panel, I might be able to have it set up whereas though, you know, everything is circulating right. Yeah. Straight up. Yeah, man, we definitely grinding non-stop. You know, I appreciate all y'all support. You know, appreciate all y'all support. We non-stop with it. Yeah. You know, we the rawest late night show. But we here though. You know what I'm saying? I know they hating. We here. And if you in the building, man, smash that like button. We greatly appreciate you hitting that like button. You know, hitting the subscribe button. Yeah. So you can get this thing circulating. Them likes is appreciated. You know, I'm sure, you know, some people, they be in the chat. They don't hit the like button. But we appreciate it if you do. Most definitely. Latrice. Hey, baby. Yeah. Bless Naja Beauty. Your mic sounds nice. Much respect, DZ. Thank you for taking care of your wonderful self. Keep shining. Yeah, bless Naja Beauty. I needed that. I definitely needed that, man. I gotta work on, you know, also leveling out, you know, my up and down of me delivering. You know what I'm saying? I gotta know how to calm down, you know, and just talk regular too at some times, that time, so it don't be so much pressure on my body. So, you know, work in progress for me too as well. Straight up. You know, definitely work in progress, man. You know, I appreciate all of y'all, man. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. Hit that like button. Yeah. Shout out to all y'all, man. Yeah, Treese. Listen, I feel a lot better. I got this little cough. You know, I got the little cough, but I feel a lot better. Because I tell you, I was drinking tea back to back. Yes, I was. I ain't gonna lie. I was drinking tea with the garlic, honey, ginger, and garlic, honey, and ginger, and the Theraflu back to back. Straight up. Yeah. So, you said, SVG fan, please forgive my silence. Yeah, I'm wondering where you been at. You said, do I have a passport? I know you ain't asked me that, Rod. Did you? Did you ask somebody in the chat that, or was you asking me, man? Clarify that, man. Yeah. I'm going out the country the end of the year. So you asked me, did I have one? Yeah. Yeah. And if you was a member of the channel, or you was on the channel, right? Last year, I went to Mexico. And I went live over there in Mexico. Yeah, I was going live in Mexico. Yeah, last year. Yeah. He said, dude told me to wash his car. Yo, man. Yeah, man. Straight up. Yeah, man. Y'all off the hook, man. The chat. I tell you, the chat strong around here, man. Yeah. Yeah, the chat strong around here, man. Yeah, man. Hit that subscribe button. And smash that like button, y'all. The chat strong. Yeah. Solid, man. We got a solid team around here, man. A lot of real individuals, you know. Hit that subscribe button and smash that like button. If you in the building, in the chat, hit that like button, man, on the way out of here. Hit that like button. You know, smash that like button. Hit that subscribe button and share the live. Yeah, share that live. You know, much appreciated. Real recognize real. We looking familiar around here, man. Yeah, we looking familiar. Yeah. We looking familiar. Yeah, man. If you haven't already, subscribe to the backup channel. Make sure y'all go subscribe to SBGB TV Clips. It's pinned at the top of the chat. We about to start running content over there heavy real soon. You know, we got that one video that we put up there with Young Thug. And that video is at 133,000 views. So that's a good thing. And, you know, I'm eligible to do the monetization, you know, for the first part. I just haven't done it yet. And we need about 160 more subscribers to get the full monetization. So we about 160 subscribers short from full monetization. So we able to get a partial monetization, but we 160 subscribers away from full monetization. So, hey, make sure y'all locked in, because we about to turn it up. You know, we turn it up over here. Y'all see this. I'm gonna have to Benny Hanna this thing. You know, we're gonna have to turn it up on both channels. Smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, you know, and share the live. So I'm gonna definitely go ham. You know what I mean? About 160 subscribers away, you know, and I appreciate all y'all, man. Straight up. The channel is SBGBTV Clips. SBGBTV Clips. CLIPS. SBGBTV Clips. And it's pinned at the top of the chat. So if you look at the top of the chat, it's pinned right there. And you can click that and subscribe to the channel. You know, yeah, we need about 160 more people to get the full monetization, but we can get the partial. So, you know, I just haven't did it yet, but that's coming too, man. Yeah, y'all see I'm putting it all together. Straight up. Hey, Joker's Lab, I appreciate that. I'm probably going to set that up this week where people can get memberships over there too. So I'll be setting that up this week, because I can do the partial monetization where, you know, we can get the membership set up. So I'm working, man. Yeah, I got to start getting off the lives a little earlier at night so that I can get up in the daytime and do some of the things that need to be done. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah. But I appreciate all y'all that subscribe to the channel. You know, hit that like button if you haven't already done so. Most definitely appreciate you. Subscribe. And I want y'all to stay locked in, man. Y'all know we gonna always keep it a buck over here. You know what I'm saying? We solid and we on some non-stop, you know. So I want y'all to stay locked in. Subscribe to the channel. The other channel, SBGB TV Clips. Go check out the merch. If you haven't checked out the merch, sbgbtv.com. And we're going to have some merch going out this week. And I appreciate all y'all, man. Hit that subscribe button. hit that like button, share the live. I appreciate all of y'all, man. Stay locked in. It's not about the setback. It's about the get back. Nah.